Hello, everybody, and welcome once again to another episode of Inside the Industry with James Bartolet. I'm James Bartolet. We've got a great show for you tonight because not only do we have some fantastic guests that are going to be here tonight, but we're also celebrating my birthday tonight.
Happy birthday
Thank you.
Happy birthday to... I think it's public domain now.
Yeah, it is. Until we get a letter from the lawyers, okay.
But can I say you can't sing on OnlyFans? They pulled mine.
All right, let's go over and meet our guests. We've got a lot of stars that are going to be coming down and joining us, but we had to get started. And I know people in LA are fashionably late, but the three of us are always on time. Come on over and meet my friends.
And not only are people in LA fashionably late, throw into that mix porn stars.
Yeah.
Porn stars are fashionably late, and now you're in California and blah, 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 blah. But we're here. You're here. It's your birthday. Yesterday was your birthday.
Yesterday was the birthday officially, yeah.
Yes.
Of course, Chrsity Canyon's here.
Woo! Oh, look I'm looking at this camera that's not even pointing at us.
Yes, it's that one right there.
Oh, duh.
And our friend Ruby Lynn is here.
I love Ruby Lynn.
Ruby's got a book out, and let's show this book here.
She's got a whole lot.
Granny Panties, How I Made a Fortune Selling My Worn Undies.
That's it.
Wow.
That's it.
And it's true. Can I say, when I walked in tonight, I pulled up. I was maybe 2 minutes late, but we get here 20 minutes in advance. I'm not late. And I was starving, like cuckoo brain. I couldn't even concentrate. I looked at Ruby, and like my eyes had to like focus. I'm like, no, Ruby Lynn. I love Ruby Lynn. If I recall, Ruby Lynn, correct me if I'm wrong, I was one of your first guests for your fabulous podcast, The Granny Panty, which I always listen to Spotify. I have no affiliation, but that's easy. But I'm sure it's on every platform.
It is. It is.
And I think I was one of the first. And now that we're here, I'm not hijacking your birthday show. But I wanted to wait till I was on. I got a boner to pick with you, Ruby Lynn.
Uh-oh.
You took a fucking month off of your podcast, and I look forward to Wednesdays. I have my routine. I'm at that age. I want my fucking routine. I like this podcast. This one's Monday. This one's Tuesday. Ruby Lynn's on Wednesday on Spotify. Granny Panty. Check it out. And it wasn't there.
Wow.
And I let a week go. I'm like, okay. I almost texted you one day, but I'm always so busy. I forgot. You're lucky. But I was thrilled, tickled pink, so happy that it was on again last Wednesday.
So it is every other Tuesday.
Okay.
Every other Tuesday. And yes, in the beginning, I was a little overwhelmed. It takes a lot to edit those podcasts.
Oh, yes, it does.
And now I have...
But now these are also in an archive. And we'll let people know about this. So if you missed an episode a couple of weeks ago, you can go back and listen on the archives on this show.
Right.
Yeah.
So a couple of months ago, I did hire an assistant who does all my podcast editing. So now it's like clockwork every 2 weeks.
Okay, good. Because there won't be one today then.
Right. It'll be next Tuesday.
Tuesday, okay. But I have to tell you, I'm a creature of habit.
Yes.
And I like my things how I like them. And when I hear you for a whole month, I got a little freaked out.
Well, no fear now. Every other Tuesday.
No. Then I went back and I'm like, okay, I didn't hear this one from last year. Okay, that'll do. Like, total junkie move there.
Cool, thank you.
I love your
Ruby,
show.
I want to talk about this book because, now, first of all, is this one of the ones you put out on Amazon?
Yes.
Okay.
Self-published on Amazon.
Okay. Now, for people that don't know what that term means, this means pretty much that anybody could write a book.
Correct.
And put it out.
Correct.
That's cool.
Yep. Wrote it and did all the copywriting, myself, and put it on Amazon and the whole thing.
Now, you started late getting into the webcamming and the adult industry.
Correct. And so I wrote the book to kind of talk about how I got into the adult industry at 53. And it really started by selling my dirty panties online.
Yeah.
And it just...
I started at 40. Yeah.
Yeah.
You sell your dirty panties?
No, I started in the adult industry at 40.
You can upcharge for that, by the way.
Yeah.
Why not?
Well,
right?
you could.
You could.
And I see the girls are selling panties left and right, like at Exotica and AVN and so forth. This is a lucrative business.
It is. It is. It was definitely surprising in the beginning of how lucrative it was.
Does it weird you out that there's some guy in like England or something like that, and he's running around with your panties on his head going, I'm Lord Naughty Man.
No. I think it's great. I hope that they wrap them around their cock and
they do.
jerk off into my snail trail.
Oh.
Yeah. Find that
We're eating.
Yeah. But if you're eating, throw me another potato skin and get a chance, please. Like, you know that, because I wear them like 3 days, and there's that nice, that juicy, wet pussy.
Yeah.
And I hope that they fucking splooge on my splooge or eat my, I don't care.
Yeah.
Have fun with them. It's safe. It's fun.
Wow.
Very few things freak me out. And I'm going to say that my girl Ruby feels the same way. We're at that wonderful stage in our life. We're like, that's fucking hot. As long as everyone is wanting to do it, as long as everyone's over that age of 18, I don't really give a fuck what people do.
Right.
Don't hurt anyone.
And you're lovely. You both are very lovely ladies.
I agree.
Thank you.
You are performing in actual scenes, Ruby?
Yes. Okay. So that's kind of how
And that's with your partner, Rex?
I shoot with all kinds of creators.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I do collabs with male, female, all over.
Do you get fan mails from younger guys or middle-aged guys or older guys?
I would say my fan base is somewhere between, the bulk of it, from 29 to 45.
Wow. How about ladies? You get ladies that want you to get their panties?
I haven't had a lot of female.
We were going to do a
lot
scene
of female fans
a year ago, right? And then my life is so but if I ever do, besides Ginger, you're my girl.
And Ginger said that to me. She's like, if it wasn't for Christy, I'd be hitting you up.
And you know what? We still could, the three of us.
Right.
I think what screwed me, I had to get a test and I didn't have time to get a test.
Right.
Well, let's do it at Exotica. We'll be there in 3 weeks.
I like how you threw yourself in. Let's all do it in Exotica.
Let's do it.
Fuck it. Throw the birthday boy a fucking bone.
Well, I don't necessarily have to be in it, but I said you girls can do this stuff.
You know what?
I gotta hold the camera.
Tell me where to test. I don't even know where people go. That's how out of it I am.
Yeah. You can do it at home now. So I actually test through Empower, which is pass certified, and they mail you the swabs.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I have to interject because now we have to do this thing called the MGen.
Right.
MGEN.
Right.
And that's testing for antibodies in your urine, like some kind of bacteria. And then, I'm hearing that chlamydia is making another rise again.
Right.
So you go in and you get tested.
Oh, absolutely.
And you're dropping over $240
per test.
Right.
Yeah. And that's every 2 weeks.
Wow. Times have changed.
And some
we used to
companies
do
test every week.
Right.
And
it
yet,
gets expensive.
as long as you can work and there's not oh shit, I just got tested, now there's a shutdown. It's so worth it. It's
right.
And because there's so many content creators now, it's not like in the 80s or even the 90s. It's like we used to have 12 people, then it was 120 or whatever.
Right.
Now it's thousands and
right.
And it's a vagabond business is part of it. Do you know what I mean? Not in a bad way, but I forget the other word. People just come and go so fast. I need a quick 1,000 or a quick 10,000, whatever. It's very transient to a degree, if that makes sense.
To a degree, yes.
They come and go. They think, I'm going to make a few and then I'll quit, and they do. It's a high turnover. Maybe that's a better way of putting it.
Yeah.
Those meatballs kicked in.
Yeah.
Well, I get goofy when I don't eat.
I've got to take a minute here to kind of say on a sad note here, we lost a very dear friend and a true legendary star. He was an incredible performer, a great actor, and just an all-around really nice man and a great representative for the adult film industry, Mr. Herschel Savage, who passed away
Yes.
just a few days ago.
Yes.
And we're still in shock about that.
I think it was 2 days ago. I turn my phone off every night, right? I don't want to be fucking woken up, whatever. So I turn it off, put it in a drawer, blah, blah. And I wake up the next morning, 2 days ago? Yeah, it wasn't yesterday. It was the day before. And there's a message from our dear, lovely, most wonderful guy in the
Patrick.
world, Patrick P. I love you with all my heart. And it said, Herschel Savage is dead. And I texted him, I'm like, give me 20 minutes. I got to I had stuff to do.
And then you and I talked.
Yeah, and then I called, and he just, and Herschel was supposed to be where Patrick lives right now visiting.
Right?
Right now,
And I had
today's
talked to
Wednesday.
him to join us in the Legends booth, the Inside the Industry booth in January, too.
He's a great, I worked with him in the 80s, in 1984, 85, in a movie called Orifice Party. And he's a good friend. We hung out. He was a good man.
He was in the original classic movie, Debbie Does Dallas.
Oh, wow.
I didn't know that.
And he also did a mainstream movie with Anne Margaret called 52 Pickup.
John Frankenheimer.
Yeah.
A lot of Amber Lynn was in that.
Yes.
A few talent was.
Yeah. Yeah.
He liked the ladies.
So he did the mainstream stuff, he did the adult stuff. He did a play where he actually played the director of Debbie Does Dallas.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, just an upstanding guy. And young, 70.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is young.
So that's, with a birthday just hitting now, it just kind of make me think, you just got to live your life to the fullest.
And
Absolutely.
stay
Everybody.
as healthy as you can.
Because you never know. Boom, you go just like that.
That doesn't mean stay healthy, but I saw your Halloween candy, which I'm going to raid later.
Oh, that's
I've already
candy,
been
for
in it.
God's sake.
I love
But,
it.
we
got
also
here
want to
before me.
send out our best wishes to Jay from Kitten Magazine. Had a heart attack a week ago. The young guy, Jay, that does Kitten Magazine with Luna Levy.
No.
Yeah,
Kitten Magazine, okay?
Yeah, well, they've covered events. But he's in the hospital watching right now, and we're sending you all of our best wishes for a speedy recovery. Also, I want to say thank you to everybody at Night Moves. We had a wonderful time there.
I saw your photos on your
Thank
Twitter,
you.
James Bartolet, and it looked like you. I got to ask you, were my eyes deceiving me, or was that Stephen St. Croix?
That was Stephen St. Croix.
Motherfucker, what's he been doing?
He lives in Tampa now.
Wow.
He was, I guess he was going to go work as a location manager. And
For what?
He's, for movies.
For porn movies.
No, a mainstream.
Oh.
Yeah.
He always I knew him in the 90s. He always wanted to be an actor.
Yeah.
Got in porn to pay the bills.
Well, we're still on strike. The Writers Guild strike is over, but the SAG-AFTRA, they were still on strike.
But I heard that they're almost at an end. No?
That's too bad.
No comment. Anyways, there's a picture
What's
there.
what's our number here?
Our phone number to call in is 818-231-2580. Is that right? Yeah. Okay, good.
Don't look
and
at me.
yes, there are a lot more people that are going to be showing up.
They'll trickle in.
Yeah,
There's
they will
traffic.
trickle in.
There's
Traffic like you couldn't
everywhere.
believe. But I'm so happy that these two gals are here with me, so
The
we
early
start
birds.
on time.
The
Yes.
blue plate special girl over here.
The blue plate special girl.
Although Ginger and I call it happy hour now.
There you go.
Well, that could be a cute little idea for a content scene for you girls to do.
Happy hour?
No, the Golden Girl parody.
No, I'm not
content
doing that.
Scene.
I'm not.
Look at her, I'm not doing it, I'm not
She's
doing it.
looking like Blanche all the time, so
Oh, then it might work.
it might work.
Can't we just do Charlie's Angels?
Yeah, I did that.
Well,
Yeah.
you know what? There already was. In fact, I think Nina Hartley and Amber were in it, Golden
Yeah.
Girls. I think that there was something like that.
We did do that one.
They've all been done. I'd like to be original.
Let's go to a call right now. We got a call. Hello, caller. Who's this? Where are you calling from tonight?
Hi, it's Sleepy. I'm calling from Florida.
Of course it's Sweet Pea.
I knew
Anytime
you'd know.
Christy's on, Sweet Pea calls in.
He sent me the most beautiful
I
lace
love it.
bra off my Amazon wish list. There was no note included, and I put up a picture on Twitter. Thank you, my mystery booby lover.
I saw that.
And he's like, it's me. I'm like, Sweet Pea, I'll talk to you Wednesday. And here we are, Sweet Pea.
He
It is
he
Wednesday.
sent you clothing?
Lingerie.
Lingerie.
Lingerie, baby.
Oh,
Beautiful
how
white
nice.
lace bra.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, hugs the girls.
Oh, my God.
Great.
You look fantastic tonight. Good God.
Stress.
Yes.
Anyway, baby, I love you. How's everything going over there? I know you've had hardship in your family as well. Are there any potato skins on the set, please? I know that you just had something
And
with
some
your
Thai tea.
family member as well. That's you, Sweet Pea. Get out of the fucking broom closet.
Come out of the closet, Sweet Pea.
Yeah, still going through hardships, but always loving you and appreciating all of you.
You know, and I'm glad that we could bring some sunshine into your days and your nights and your evenings. And
Sweet Pea, do you remember Herschel Savage?
I did on that show several times.
Okay, because he's been on this show several times, but I'm sure you're familiar with his work. He actually, the last movie, you may not know this, last movie that Herschel did was just about a month ago.
A porn?
And yes, Ricky Greenwood brought him in to do his new feature.
a cameo.
Yeah, a cameo.
Not a porn scene.
No, but a cameo.
Ricky Greenwood
He's a good
to me,
guy.
is
Good
one
guy.
of the greatest
He brings us
directors.
legends in for
I
cameos.
was in one.
Yeah.
Ginger was in one. He cares. He's got the budget. I really respect Ricky Greenwood and his work.
Most
I really
definitely.
do.
But he was in that. We did a movie for PT. We did a porn parody of
When?
The Graduate.
What year?
Oh my God, this was back when Vivid was still around.
Okay, so
It was a
couple
Vivid.
years.
It was a Vivid parody.
Oh, The Graduate.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that they did that.
Yeah, we did that. Anthony Rosano played the Dustin Hoffman part. I played the William Daniels part of the dad.
Who played the lady?
Oh, the Anne Bancroft. It was India Summer.
Okay.
Yeah.
India Summer. I
Yeah.
like that. What a great cast.
Yeah, it was really super great, and Herschel was in that. And then we did MASH together. We
He's
did
just amazing.
Oh God, we did a whole
I
bunch
heard
of
PT
stuff.
had some issues recently, health issues.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah, so we're
I
sending our
heard.
best wishes to PT.
Yep.
They're on a quick recovery.
Yep,
Yeah.
exactly.
So
What
again,
else,
live your life to
beautiful
the
Sweet
fullest.
Pea?
Yeah, PT. I mean,
Sweet Pea.
Sweet Pea.
And happy birthday week, by the way, James.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks. I do have a question for the ladies, and I know both of them have written books. I just wanted to ask them, what is the most challenging part about writing their books?
Ooh, you answer first because yours is fresh. Mine
good
was
question.
20 years ago.
I think for me, the most challenging thing was just getting the words on the paper. Starting. Just saying, I'm going to write it, but just literally starting it.
And finishing it.
And finishing it, yes.
And she has a podcast based on the panties.
Yes, yep. I have the Granny Panty podcast.
Wow.
And so that's always been kind of my theme.
Let me ask you, Ruby Lynn, because I used to be on several sites where you could sell used lingerie. I mean, now you could do it on your OnlyFans.
Right.
But there was back in the day E-Star bids and ABI bids. Back when Victoria Paris and I started eBay in 2000, you could sell your used underwear on that.
Not anymore.
No. Now even clothes, it's washed and laundered.
Right.
But where do they sell them now? Because I used to be on, what was the one that closed down? It changed names and I just haven't had time to look into it.
MySpace.
No. Anyway, where do people find used panties now from their favorite star other than their OnlyFans site?
Well, so technically, you're not supposed to sell clothing on OnlyFans.
Seriously?
Because you're not supposed to share your address and stuff like that.
Oh,
now,
God,
knock on glass, I haven't gotten...
You can knock on wood.
I can knock on wood.
You're so cute.
I haven't gotten it. But I started on a site, and I talk about it in my book, called Scented Pansy. And it was specifically for selling worn items.
Oh, that's what that site is
Scented
for.
Pansy.
I thought it was a site for gay men that want cologne.
No, you pay $10 a month. You can sell what you want.
Well, scented pansy. I don't know.
Do they take a portion of the selling fee?
Nope. On that site, you literally pay $10 a month. You can list what you want. You negotiate how to get paid with the buyer. So Cash App, Venmo, whatever you're comfortable. I took Amazon gift cards when I started, things like that.
Interesting. Okay. After the show, I'm going to get all this info. Because,
this is cool.
It goes in one ear and out the other,
and this is something for you folks out there at home, because I had a lot of civilians came up to me when we were out there at Night Moves in Tampa. Once again, thank you to all of the Night Moves staff. But they were saying, like, how could we do something like this? We want to, we don't want to get into porn, but we want to do something at home. They can do content things. They can webcam. They can do a sex tape.
Sex Panther.
Yeah.
Sex Panther.
Love Sex Panther.
Panther piss.
No, Sex Panther. You take calls. You can send photos. You could cam one-on-one with the person.
Yep.
There's so many great avenues to go. So, Sweet Pea, that's a great answer. Just getting it and starting it.
Right.
Like when I wrote my book, I had just quit dancing. I took a writing class. I was like, what the fuck do I do? And then I took a writing class, and my teacher's like, this is fascinating. Is this really who you are? I'm like, yeah.
Right.
And I did it with Victoria Paris, so we'd meet and we'd write together at Starbucks 3 times a week and have our little legal to me, there wasn't a hiccup, only because I had nothing else to, it just happened. It just flowed. And I'm like, and then I went on Playboy Radio to promote it, and that's when they're like, Julie Ashton's quitting, do you want her job? So it was like leapfrog. It just jumped into radio for 18 years, It just happened. It just happened.
My publicist was really supportive, and Loni and I
Loni Spicer,
love
Loni,
her.
I love her. I have a dedication to her in the book, actually. We would get on the phone, and she would talk me through it, okay, the next chapter, and let's, this is how she really helped me a lot to get the book to flow.
Loni is one of those people, happens to be a publicist, heavily into the adult world as far as I know, that wants the talent to succeed.
Right.
She wants them to make everything they can, be the best they can. I'm not saying other people don't want us to, but she really wants us to. She's so empowering and wants us to accomplish everything that we can.
And she's funny as hell.
And she's got her shit together.
Yeah.
Now, Sweet Pea, you're still there, right?
Yes. I remember Christy when she was selling on E-Star Bids. Do you remember that, Christy?
I do remember E-Star Bids. Those have come and gone. What was the last one that I did that just became squeaky, owned by that cute little brunette girl in the business that's got an accent from Australia?
Was it Squeaky, I think?
It was right now. Squeaky owns it. It was something before that, and they closed down. I forget what it was called already.
Yeah.
Things go, and my brain is too full. Sometimes I have to have ginger blow in one ear just to get rid of some of the shit in my brain. Go out the other ear. It gets too crowded.
That's adorable. That's adorable.
It'll hit me at midnight, and I'll shoot up in bed. And the name will. It was the one, though, before Squeaky took over. Anyways,
the bottom line is this. People, you could go out there and do a book. Let this woman, Ruby, be an inspiration for you. But remember, you got to have a hook. As they said in one of my favorite musicals, Gypsy, when she was talking to the strippers backstage, you got to have a gimmick. That's very true.
You have to.
You got to have a gimmick.
How am I going to set myself apart?
Yeah.
Right. What am I doing differently that's going to draw people?
I mean, you could have done granny bras or granny curlers. I'm sure
the granny
these guys
flows.
The guy would use the curler after you use it as a cock ring or something.
Oh, well, you never know.
There we go. We got an idea there. Yeah.
But you know what? And here's the thing: we've all worn granny panties.
Yeah.
In the 80s.
Well, you ladies have, not the guys.
I beg to differ. I bet some guys have.
Are like the male granny panty, right?
I'm going to agree with Ruby Lynn. Birthday boy.
Grampy panties?
Grampy panties.
Yeah.
I like it. Okay, not only do girls, we all have one pair of granny panties in our drawer. We used to, I don't have these anymore, fuck you very much. We always had our drawer with the 3 or 4 period panties as well.
I don't have to have those anymore either.
No, thank God.
Oh, these are the ones that come up to your belly button.
No, they were the granny
The
panties
old
that
stained
always...
ones. Yeah.
Periods.
But that's what the difference is between a regular panty and a granny panty is granny panties like come up past your belly button.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So you look like you're
they're-
some character from a Monty Python skit. going,
Right. I don't know if I had those, but boy, in the 80s, if you look at my old magazines like Jugs and Velvet, we didn't have Victoria's Secrets in
No.
1984. You had little cotton panties with like teacups on them and butterfly. Remember those?
Your Hanes,
Oh,
right?
God.
Hanes.
We used to get them at May Company.
May Company. Oh, my God. And the Broadway.
Yes, that's where we used to
Wow.
shop in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now
3
these
for $1.
youngins that
We
are
had
listening
Kmart
and
where
watching
I
the
came
show
from.
go, what's that? Yeah. There were department stores have gone the way of the dodo bird, pretty much. I heard
know.
Macy's is going to be
Right.
closing
No.
more stores.
No,
Yeah.
Macy's.
Yeah. Macy's closing more stores.
Well,
Lot
see,
of-
we come from
yeah.
the era where I remember, and I know my Ruby Lynn will remember, I Magnons,
I Magnus.
Joseph Magnons,
Joseph Magnus.
Buffums.
Buffums.
No, I don't know. I grew up in like
And now Buffums is
small
just a
town
girl that
USA.
fluffs you on a
They were
set.
like nice department store,
yeah,
you know.
we
That's
never
what I
had
heard.
that. We had the Bon Marché.
See,
Bon
we didn't
Marché.
have that. We did not have that. Bon
Macy's,
Whittle.
I Magnus, well, Penny's is still around.
Yeah, Penny's.
Sears is gone now. That was another
Montgomery Ward.
That's
is gone.
Montgomery Ward, Mervyn's.
Spiegler catalog. Wasn't there like Spiegler?
Yeah, the
Spiegel, yes.
Spiegel
The
catalog.
video of Mark Spiegler.
If you watch the old game shows, they go, oh, this wonderful prize. It's from the Spiegel
Spiegel
catalog.
yes.
You know, and then she
Oh
comes out
my
with a
God.
golf cart,
Yeah.
you know,
Right.
with a cup holder and an ashtray. Yeah.
And a blender.
And a blender,
Right.
all on the golf cart.
Sweet
Yeah.
Pea, did you have any other questions before we let you go, honey bunny?
Yeah, I was also thinking maybe there could be something like a cross between like a porn selling channel and like a HSN, call it the Home Sex Shopping Network.
Oh.
Yeah.
Very creative.
Yeah, well, we do that on the inside the industry site.
Very
yeah, we have the shopping
creative.
cart on there.
You know,
yeah.
Sweet Pea, you have such amazing ideas.
Yeah, he does.
And we get them from you on this show every week. But I wish that you would put that beautiful brain of yours to work and make money off of it.
Yeah.
I would definitely love that.
You're a good man, Sweet Pea.
All right.
Bye, baby doll.
Thank you.
All right, take care. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
And happy birthday.
All right.
Okay,
We're
you look
gonna.
like Simon Cowell in that picture.
No,
He
I'm not.
does.
Yeah.
Before his facelift. Not yours,
Thank you.
Simon's.
Let's break away for a commercial right now. We've got some more guests that are popping in here momentarily. And we're going to play a porn star game night game tonight. We're going to do the suck and blow with the marshmallows and the straws and stuff.
You're so cute.
Lots of fun stuff coming up. And the Mall.Sexy's What You Must Watch for this week. All this and a lot more coming up right after this.
Here, baby. The Mall.Sexy has totally updated its site. It's new, it's gorgeous, and they still have everything you need for pleasure heaven, baby. There's adult theaters, porn stars, shops, and channels. Every popular adult star is there, even me, your lovely Misty Stone. I am the first star on channel number 2. Vixen Media Group is also here with their series like Blacked, Blacked Raw, Vixen, Vixen Raw, Tushy, Tushy Raw, Deeper, and Slated. And ladies, there's the exclusively for women section. That's just for us ladies. I mean, it is a mall, isn't it? There's a gay section titled Boys on Boys from Dog Fart. It's updated every 24 hours. The honey-dipped girls are here too, including Anna Fox, Kira Nior, Cecilia Lyon, Skin Diamond, Havana Ginger, and of course me, Misty Stone. You want to win tons of money? Well, the Mall.Sexy has a casino too. It's safe, secure, and the payouts are amazing. And remember, to keep up with What You Must Watch segment, announced every week on Inside the Industry. The Mall.Sexy is your guide and knows all the best new content to watch. The Mall.Sexy is the new Pornhub, so surf, watch, and play at the Mall.Sexy today. That's the Mall.Sexy, baby. See you there.
Hi guys, it's Holly Hendricks. Stay tuned for more Inside the Industry with James Bartolet.
Do you like a nice soft toy with curves, baby? Then Duke's Dolls has the right pleasure products for you. Designed here in the United States, they're made with the best quality products that will make your toes curl. They have standard dolls, hentai monster dolls, and custom toys of some of the most popular curvy models in the XXX industry. If you want to experience some of the best adult toys available today, go to www.dukesdolls.com. That's dolls with a Z. Trust me, baby, you'll be satisfied. Go to dukesdolls.com.
Hi, this is Empress Snow, and you are listening to Inside the Industry with James Bartolet.
Hi, this is Lily Bell, and stay tuned for more.
Hi, this is Christy Canyon. Stay tuned for more.
Hey baby, are you into VOD rentals? Maybe VOD streaming for life? Or just like watching scenes on DVDs? It's all here at the Mall.Sexy. Game Link's adult content library is totally at the Mall.Sexy. The Mall is the largest Game Link affiliate with over 90 pages of movies from straight, bi, girl, gay, trans, and all that hot taboo. Go to the Mall.Sexy, click enter once on the homepage, then click Game Link and find yourself in porn heaven, baby. Enjoy. All of this and a lot more, it's only at the Mall.Sexy.
Hi, this is Lily Bell, and stay tuned for more.
Hi, it's Stormy Daniels. Stay tuned for more.
There's a revolutionary new way to watch your porn now. Porno cards. Porno cards are safe, private, and you have total anonymity to watch your porn on any computer, laptop, TVs with USB ports, or even on game console systems. Porno cards are simple to use and virus-free. Plus, you can feel confident that you won't be tracked like you can when you watch on the internet. There's more new scenes, movies, and content from XXX stars being added every week. Your internet provider can see everything you download and watch. Porno cards are shipped discreetly to your door in a greeting card envelope. Porno cards are also talent-friendly. Models can send in their content and then purchase their cards at wholesale pricing for sale at signings and other events. The content and movies you send them are released only on porno card media and never released on the internet. Porno cards can help make your content and movies exciting and marketable for you. Want to learn more? Then go to galaxyentertainment.net. Remember that site and visit them today. galaxyentertainment.net.
This is Isaiah Maxwell, and stay tuned for more of Inside the Industry.
Let me ask you a question. Are you getting enough? I bet you'd love more, right? Well, AdamandEve.com wants to give you more with 10 free gifts. First, you'll get a sexy surprise for her. Second, a specially selected toy for him. And third, a little something we know you'll both enjoy. Plus, you'll get 6 full-length adult movies on DVD. And number 10, free shipping on your entire order. So what do you have to do to get your 10 free gifts? It's not hard. Just go to AdamandEve.com and select any one item. It could be an adventurous new toy, sexy piece of lingerie, or anything you desire. Just enter offer code FREE76 at checkout, and you'll get all 10 free gifts. Go check out AdamandEve.com today. Select one item, and get 10 free gifts, including free shipping, when you enter offer code FREE76. That's FREE 76 at adamandeve.com.
Hi, I'm Luna Star, and you're listening to Inside the Industry with James Bartolet.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Chi, and you are listening to Inside the Industry with James Bartolet.
You like your cartoons, comics, animated porn, and games that are hot, raw, and uncensored? Check out Dukes.com. That's Dukes with a Z. They have the sexiest erotic stories featuring curvy MILFs, busty teens, and well-hung studs ready to give them every thick inch. There's superhero porn, horror and suspense porn, monster porn, and horny housewives. With hundreds of videos and thousands of comics, you'll be guaranteed to have a good time. And coming this summer, Dukes.com will be adding some hardcore VR animated porn onto the site as well. So, check out Dukes.com. You won't be disappointed.
New to Duke's Dolls, the Abstract series. Nice, thick, and textured for her pleasure. They glow under the fluorescent lights as they light up your... They also come in 2 sizes. Normal for the good girls, and large for you, secret size queen. For more info, go to dukesdolls.com. That's dolls with a Z. You won't be disappointed.
Would be up to here and out to here, but heaviness.
I'm going to get some muscles today.
I know. Woo! We are back. We are live. What's our number here on set? 818-231-2580.
818-231-2580. That is correct.
Can I tell everybody, not this week, but next Friday.
Yeah.
I think it's Friday. I'm going to be in Vegas with Ginger. There's a premiere of one of her horror films called Pig Killer.
Yeah.
And it's free entrance.
Woo!
Okay, let's take the call.
Something Museum.
Yes, this is Patrick from Iowa.
Patrick, how are you?
Did you hear me bragging about you earlier, how much I love you?
No, I didn't. I just tuned in, and I went out in the other room, and I had to immediately get my James Bartolet Funko Pop and put it on my desk.
Oh, I love you.
We were talking about...
I have the signed edition.
That's right, he does. Our good friend Patrick Palmer, who does this segment on our Roku TV channel.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, Patrick Presents. Really great segment. We have fondue tonight.
Oh, look at you, Brad.
And oyster shooters.
Ooh, that I'll pass.
Yeah.
Really?
No.
You eat pussy. Look, it's like a big
don't you fucking
vagina.
say that looks and smells like a pussy. I don't care if it's your birthday, I'll cold cock you.
That's way
Wow,
slimier than a pussy.
really?
That does not look like a pussy. It may be on her period.
I think he meant it tastes like it or something. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
No way, Jose.
Come here.
I don't want
Bali high
oyster pussy.
comes to call
I don't know
you.
here. Okay, let me smell it at least.
Oof.
No, don't dump it out. These are
I'm not gonna
expensive.
dump it.
Okay.
Hold on.
Oh.
Okay, if I went down on a girl and her pussy smelled like that,
You'd be out of there.
I would say
Okay.
scene's canceled.
Darling,
Patrick, what can we
called
do
in
you?
for a reason because we're doing a retrospect on our dear friend
Yes.
Herschel.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, he was supposed to be here today.
Yeah.
And that was kind of a tough blow. Tomorrow we were going to go to the Field of Dreams over in, where they made the movie, The Field of Dreams.
Oh, wow.
And then we were going to go see the world's largest frying pan. He was excited about that.
The world's largest frying pan.
And these aren't porn things. This is real mainstream stuff.
And I gotta say, he was there last year with you, Patrick, for a week, and had the greatest time of his life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was about 3 years ago, and the funniest thing about it was the inside joke was really only about 5 people in town knew his profession or former profession.
Oh wow!
And that's what kind of made it fun. The local bar restaurant had put in yellow grease paint all over their window, "Welcome to Iowa, Herschel."
Mm.
Very sweet.
And it was just kind of fun.
Very sweet. And I remember
And then when they found out he was a porn star, they crossed it out, or what?
No, they just said, "Oh, okay, well that figures."
Okay.
That figures Patrick would have somebody like that, and Patrick knows a lot of people, and just they accepted him here. I mean, I raised a few dollars for him to fly here, and then I told him after the fact, and he was appreciative of that. He wouldn't have asked for that, but I did it anyway.
Of course. We have another guest coming in, Patrick.
Look at this. It's Loni Legend.
Loni Legend.
Thank you, darling. Oh, I love you. You're my breast friend.
Chrsity Canyon. And Ruby Lynn, Chrsity
Now
Canyon,
keep your
and
legs
Loni
crossed
Legend.
because you're not wearing panties. Yeah.
You are so
Lonnie's changed a little bit.
Lonnie, he said, Patrick Palmer's on right now. He said you changed a little bit.
How so? I am blonde today.
Yes.
When did you meet her, Patrick?
She was on our show about maybe a year or so ago, and she just looks a little happier.
Oh,
wow. That's amazing. And it's also amazing that Patrick said, gee whiz.
I love
I haven't heard that since an old episode of Happy Days.
Oh my God, that's so Patrick. Now, is Patrick right? Did something, Loni Legend, change in the last year?
I've been doing, not to talk about myself too much, but I have been doing pretty well these past couple of months.
Good.
And
You say what?
I've been doing pretty well these last couple of months since my birthday in July. Things have really taken a turn for me in my personal life, and I think I'm glad you can see that. That's such a nice.
Yay.
I'm definitely in a better place than I was last year, and I hope to say the same for next year and the year after that and the year after that.
Yeah.
All right, very good.
You want me to switch?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, yep. I'm like,
okay.
No, I'm sorry. I've got this on me, and I'm hot.
Sorry about that little technical thing here. Okay.
There.
All right. Now, Patrick, we talked a little bit about Herschel's career, but we didn't really go into a lot of stuff. Herschel actually was going to be a mainstream actor. Isn't that correct?
Yes, he was actually on an episode of Just Shoot Me on CBS.
Yes, right.
And he got the speaking role, and Ron Jeremy was in the same show, and he didn't.
Yeah. But he was also on 52 Pickup that I talked about earlier. And he had a stage play that he did about the adult film industry that he did the crowdfunding for.
Which I saw.
We plugged that on Sirius XM. Yeah.
It was a great one-man show. It was like in Venice Beach at a little theatrical artsy place. And I remember going with BFI, BFI Bill. And then who was there? Everyone was there.
Everybody was there.
Luke and Silky. It was beautiful.
It was called Porn Star: My Life in the Sex Industry.
And he was so good, and I don't know why it didn't take off. And then I think he was also in a play on Melrose. Patrick, you might that was about
Joni and Gina's wedding. That was the play he did.
No, it was a Deep Throat play that he was in.
Oh, yes, he did the Deep Throat play where he played the director.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was. He's just a good actor on top of everything else.
Right. And an interesting story. Patrick, tell us about this, about how he and Jamie Gillis came up with their stage names.
They were just sitting around, and Herschel used a bunch of names, Jack Black and a whole bunch of other names. And finally, they kind of wanted to stick to Herschel's Jewish heritage a little bit, so they came up with Herschel. And then One of them just said "savage," and that's how it came out.
How cute is that?
Yeah.
I love that.
Well, Patrick, do we have any details about the memorial service yet?
What happened was that his son had booked a flight to Hawaii Monday morning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so he called me Monday night to let me know he was on that trip. There's no way I could have gotten out of it. I lost all my money as far as trip and tickets, whatnot. So he's going to be back this next week. I chit-chatted on text with Rob Spallone, and they're going to have supper next week. And I think between the two of them and possibly either David Bertolino or Luke Wilder, they're going to come up with something else. If there's a Zoom service that's going to be held, certainly I'll host that, not a problem.
Right, and Will Ryder and I is going to be down here in a little bit. We were recounting today, it just seemed like it was a month ago, but we were at Herschel's birthday party that they had at a restaurant out in Northridge. And Luke and a lot of people down there, Scotty Schwartz. There was a lot of folks that were down there for that, you know.
He was just loved by everybody.
He really, really was. He really, really was.
Yeah.
And it's I'm sure, Patrick, this has hit you very heavily, and it's hit a lot of us very heavily. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys were very, very close.
Oh, yes, you were.
I have a question, Patrick, because, I mean, ever since I've known you, you knew Herschel. What was the it factor where you two became so close? Like, what was that connection where you guys were like best buds?
You know, I met him at Legends of Exotica in Las Vegas in 2015.
Okay.
And I talked to him for about 3 minutes, and then I texted to him across the room, and I sat next to him, and the first person that came up, he said, "This is my good friend Patrick from Iowa."
Oh.
And it's like, and so we kind of made fast friends, and then I called in on Chrysity's show one time about the one-man show that he did, and gave a little bit of money on that and came out, and he's just an all-around nice guy.
Yeah.
Right. And we'd have him out there with us, and you are too, yes. But he would be out with us at Exotica, I remember.
I took him to Portland Exotica. We were right across the aisle from James.
Mm-hmm.
And then we went to Chicago Exotica, and that neither one was really that productive for him, which I felt bad for. But it got him out, and it got him here, and it got him there, and he had some good pizza.
And it was fun. But, you know, in all fairness, no one did good in Portland. That show you could shoot a cannonball through. Like, you walked in the door, and there's Janine, Julia Ann, and Christy Canyon, the three of us. We were gossiping for 3 hours, and somebody would come by, and we'd be like, we'd stop talking, we'd be like, "Hey, what's your name?" Blah, blah. "Oh, I'm just looking." And then they, like, it was like, if
they do that all the time. They come around, they go, "I'm just looking." And I go, "It's not like you're buying a Subaru.
Right.
It's porn. Just give me $40 and get out of here, you schmuck."
And even Stormy Daniels was there. She had more bodyguards than fans in line. Like, it wasn't.
And it's
us.
it's not anything against us. It's just that these fans, you know, "Oh, well, I spent all this money to get in." It wasn't that expensive.
It just wasn't the right.
Herschel sold 2 pictures to a lady for $10 and a marijuana cigarette.
$2 and a marijuana cigarette. Wow. Okay.
$10 and a marijuana cigarette for 2 photos.
But we had great dinners and lunches and brunches, and I mean, half of the fun, if not more, is it's like a reunion with friends and families.
That's so true.
So true. And if you happen to make money,
all right,
great.
Patrick, we gotta let you go. Thank you for calling in.
You betcha.
All right.
You bet. Take care, guys. See ya.
Patrick Palmer,
Bye-bye.
everybody. All right, caller, who's this? Where you calling from?
This is Charles calling from San Francisco.
Charles, how are you? We haven't heard from you. You haven't called in a while. Lonnie's saying
It has
hello
been a
and
while.
jiggling her breastises at you. Okay,
So I wanted to say hello to
look
Patrick
at all of these big boobs here. God.
Oh, I know. Chrissy's got my favorite boob. Chrissy has her boobs are my favorite.
Oh, thank you. And they're still real.
So.
Get up on a close up on her breasts.
But I love to hear I love hearing the stories about Herschel and.
God.
But he'll get kicked off.
No, we won't.
If my
We
tip
have our
falls
own.
out,
We have our own channel. Oh, maybe the Facebook people
that's what
might.
I'm saying. There's
But
always
look at that.
somebody.
You got Loni, you got Chrsity there in that shot. You both shake them. Look at that. It's like Earthquake, 1971, the Irwin Allen movie.
I think Facebook has us on a time delay.
You know what? You know what we should do, Charles? We should have
What?
these girls. Charles, you'll love this one. You ever heard of that thing called Gigantus? Where they have the girl pretend she's like Attack of the 50-Foot Woman, and you got the little soldiers, and you go and crush the boob on them. So we could just put little trucks and shake your boobs again, and the little cars go over that, and like, earthquake, San Andreas fault, going into the cleavage.
It's kind of like the Attack of the 50-Foot Woman.
Yes, exactly.
There are people that want me, like on OnlyFans.
Now, Charles, would this be something you would buy?
Small and the dick was gigantic.
I think so. Actually, I think somewhere in my collection I do have a card of somebody. It might be Christy with like it's got a kiss on it, like with lipstick and a nipple on it.
I'm sure it was me. I've been around long enough. You probably have feet. I think every part of my body's been stamped. Yeah.
On a trading card?
Well, there are.
On a trading card, yes.
Taking it back to Patrick, he has these trading cards with our face on it.
Yeah.
And then a little area where you could do a lipstick or a nipple imprint.
Yeah.
So they're out there, I'm telling you. I've been in this business long enough, besides 8mm, that I've done every medium out there.
Yes, you have.
I know.
It's crazy.
Laser discs,
No.
CD,
Yeah.
DVD,
So you're not.
Telepathic messages.
What was that?
Look at my clitoris.
So.
Loni goes, look at
Can I
my
tell one of my
breasts."
favorite Herschel stories?
Tell us.
Yes.
So, I love going out to dinner with him, and one night we're talking, and he's talking about he was an Uber driver.
He was.
You know, so he would pick up people and drive them all over LA and whatever. And he's telling me the story about how he meets some guy, and the guy's like, "Gee, you know, you look familiar." And the guy goes on his phone and pulls up some movie that Herschel was in, and he's like watching Herschel in the movie while Herschel's driving him somewhere.
Wow.
And it just cracks me up. It just like, you know, tears rolling down my face while he's telling me this story, and I'm like, that's got to be like only in LA kind of story.
Isn't that he did do Uber for about
he did the
2
Uber.
months, not very long.
But it just that story just absolutely
actors.
cracks me up, you know.
What cracks you up?
Oh, just because I thought it was such a funny experience story, and you know, I'm like, you know, I just was rolling because I thought it was so hysterically funny.
Yep, that is pretty funny.
Well, you know, as this strike keeps going on, we're seeing more mainstream and adult actors. Well, they're not on strike, but they're all taking jobs like doing Uber Eats or Uber drivers.
You got to pay the bills.
Uber hand jobs, you know, all kinds of stuff. Well, not Uber hand jobs, but yeah.
But I was gonna also comment, James, you look so nicely dressed and everything too.
Thank you.
I'm also surprised you're not doing like your dinner thing that you used to do.
Oh, well, we've got food. You just can't see the shot over there in the kitchen, but I mean, there's tons of stuff over there. There's fondue, there's potato skins, there's the meatballs. We got sandwiches. We've got all kinds of stuff.
He never leaves.
I wanted to. Oh, that was the other question I have, and then I'll go. But I wanted to ask, like a while back, you were going to do a cookbook, right?
Yes, and I still plan on doing that because Ruby's gave me inspiration here tonight. Thank you. Because you could do a book like that on Amazon. And I wanted to talk to you about that, Loni, too, because I know Loni wanted to do a book. Yeah. You talked about that.
Yeah, because I was kind of like, I had forgotten about that. And I'm like, because I remember hearing that. I thought that's such a great idea. James Bartolet and, the Wednesday night cookbook.
Baking with Bartolet.
Oh, now I got to give you money. You came up with the fucking title. Oi.
I'm going to go copyright.
Well, I'm going to go, but it's nice talking to you. I'll keep watching and, but have a good evening, everyone.
Thank you, buddy. All right.
All right. Bye.
Wonderful fans we got all over the country.
Okay, the
Once
number,
again.
818?
231.
Oh, 231.
2580. Oh, my God, Loni, how can you forget? You're a co-host, too.
I know, one phone number, and it's fine.
Yeah, I hear you.
Well, don't give out your number, for God's sake. Yeah. These guys will be watching a rerun, like in Australia, going, "Hello, Loni. How's your dingo?"
I was actually just out with an Australian the other night.
Oh, you dated an Australian? How was it?
No, I just met him at the bar.
Did he go down under? Yes or no?
We didn't quite go that far.
Oh, so it was a regular date.
Yeah, it's just cute bar hangs.
Did you meet him on a site and meet him there, or did you just meet him
at the bar?
Okay,
We just vibed.
She just picks up men at bars.
Also, isn't that the way it goes?
Mostly
No.
Isn't that the way that it goes?
Isn't that the way it goes?
A lot of Uber drivers.
Have you?
What?
I just shot a scene where I hooked up with my Uber driver.
Oh my God, that is so funny.
Ruby.
I did.
Well,
that was
oh my
the theme
God.
of the scene.
It's
oh my God.
New.
I couldn't tip him. I had to figure it out another way.
And it's such a fantasy.
But you see, that's the problem is these guys can't differentiate between reality and fantasy. So they're going to watch this show, they're going to listen to this show, and then they're going to be waiting to get, a customer that's some adult actress, and don't you want me, baby? And then they're like crazy.
So James, the person I shot with,
Yeah.
is trying to get in the industry. He is an Uber driver, and it really happened to him.
Did he get tested, though?
No, but he really hooked up with
Whoa,
somebody in his car.
whoa. You didn't do a scene with somebody that wasn't tested.
Oh, no, he was tested.
Oh,
but I said
okay.
before he was in
okay.
That's where it came from, because I was like, he really drives Uber now while he's trying to break into the business.
Well, yeah.
And he's been an Uber driver for a long time, and I think he was in Arizona.
Yeah.
Uber driving years ago, and actually did hook up with his ride.
Wow.
Remember
I
back
think
in the day on HBO, Taxi Confessions? It's
oh,
kinda
God,
like,
Yes.
It's kind of that
yeah, we
whole
used to
sexy
watch that
thing.
all the time.
How long have you been in the business?
This is my 10th year.
10th year? You made it to a decade.
Yep.
Made it to a decade. Are you going to be in New Jersey with us?
I shall not, because I was just saying I started a little jobby job, so I want to make nice with them before I break out and ask for, a bunch of time off. Days off.
So you'll do XBiz in January and AVN in January.
So you have now like a mainstream job, more than just...
I've always had side... Oh, sorry.
No.
I've always had side jobs. I've always been big into the rave scene, of course. Once I got old enough, I've done a lot of bartending gigs and private parties. I was a topless bartender for a while. That was
cool. That is fun. Where?
At a swinger club in Hollywood.
Oh, my God. How cool.
I could just see the guy coming up going, a beer and a kind of whiskey and some milk.
That's the funny thing, because this year I've started doing more hostess gigs in the meantime to get a bartending gig in these restaurant diner kind of situation. Diner before a restaurant.
Yeah.
But I get these guys and they'll come in there and they'll be looking at the menu, and then they'll look at me and be like, wait, don't I know you from where do I?
That look.
I'm like, well, I go by Loni pretty much.
And they're using these hands that they just jizzed in,
right
too.
In their face.
Yeah.
Stuff. Like, where do I know you?
That is
I'm like, where do you know me from, honey? And I worked right when they started the strikes. The restaurant I was working is across the street from the Disney studio, so we would give a 10% discount to all the strikers.
Nice. Oh, that bar.
We don't talk about them anymore. They were very mean to me.
Right.
Assholes.
But it was hilarious because I would get these guys and be like, well, I teach this, and I do these kinds of things and these kinds of things. Do I know you from that? I know you from, I'm like, I don't know. Where do you know me from, mister?
I always like to say, I was in your bedroom probably last night. Oh, yeah. Because that was when you had a fucking VCR machine in your bedroom. Clunk, clunk.
A DVD.
Now, what's the story you've got about being recognized in public, Ruby Lynn?
So, I've been recognized a few times. The first time I was recognized was in, October of 2021.
Jesus
Christ.
Wait,
2022.
You remember the month and the year?
I do. We were in town for the now defunct Why Not Awards. And I know. Yeah. Anyway, so we went up to Sunset Boulevard to the Viper Room. There was a musician that happened to be playing. It was like kismet. And his roommate, the artist's roommate, recognized me.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and was like, weren't you nominated for Best Cam Model Duo? And I'm like, yeah. And so that was kind of fun. And at the same time, I was published in Hustler. I had a spread.
Oh my gosh.
So the Hustler store was across the street. So after the concert, we went to go. I'm like, I want to buy.
the Hustler store. Yeah.
I want to buy my magazine in a store. So then when we walked across the street to get our Uber, then they were all packing up, and his roommate recognized me, so that was cool. And then locally, was out at a bar one night and got home, and I had not one but two Instagram messages that said, I just saw you at X, Y, and Z bar. And I'm like, why didn't you come up and say hi? Like, I'm not afraid of that.
Right.
I'm just one of those unique people. I'm like, you should have came up and we would have got a picture.
Oh, and I noticed, and ladies and even James, 99.9% of our fans are so nice.
Yes.
I can't even think of an incident. One night I was sick last year, right? And I'm going to get like some food to go because I don't Uber Eats. And I'm like, and I'm in sweats, my hair's up. And this guy is like picking up Uber Eats for someone. He's like, oh my God, Chrsity Canyon. And I'm like, you recognize me? Like, hey, I'm like, we're in the parking lot. I'm like, want to see one of my tits? And he's like, no, my girlfriend would kill me. And I'm like,
funny.
You asked him if he walked. Oh my God.
I felt honored that he recognized me at one of my lowest points possible. And it's like a handshake at this point. Yeah, you want to
look. Your tit is like a handshake?
Yeah. Actually, you get it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, what's up?
It's a fucking tit.
I'm wearing a bra.
I would have whipped it out, but but he was like, no, my girlfriend would kill me. I'd love to. And I thought, God, how sweet.
Right.
Right. But no, they're usually really nice and respectful.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've heard girls say horror stories, but mine are pretty nice. Yeah, I have that nice, demographic. The older gents.
Actually, I remember one of my few actual sightings, and I was at my favorite bar because I look so different every time.
Yeah.
Right.
But I was at my favorite bar, and I was just like, I'd just gotten there. It was kind of a dead night, and I was sitting there, and I was having a sip and sippy sip by myself, and this guy comes up to me and goes, I'm sorry, are you Loni Legend? And I was like, oh my God, yes. Because he was just so
He was
trying to be quiet and respectful and stuff, and
and nice.
Yeah, I am. Hi. He's like, oh my gosh, I just wanted to come over, and I wanted to say hi, and wondered if I could buy you a drink. And I was like, oh, well, yeah, totally. I mean, yeah, totally. And he bought me a drink. He's like, I just want to say, I love your work, and blah, blah, blah. And then he just walked away. I thought he was going to sit.
Now, this is a wonderful thing, but also you have to be careful from taking drinks from strangers.
No, I always, whenever I go to the bar by myself, and whenever I go to the bar, I know. Or I know whenever I go to a bar, the first thing I do is make nice with the bartenders, make nice with security, they know who I am, tip well, make sure everything is cool. Because I love going, it's LA. I mean, if I couldn't, have a friend every time I went out, I would probably never go out. There's so much to do in this city, and there's, people have such busy schedules.
That's true.
Yeah, I would never be able to go out, but he was just such a sweetie. I've seen him a couple of times since, and he's always like, oh, hey, and he usually buys me, a drink or something.
That is very cool.
Oh, that's a good story.
Pie.
All right, girls, before we go to a commercial break, let's go to our good friends at the mall.sexy. Let me come on over here in the light. I love you.
Is there enough room? Okay.
Yes.
We'll make room.
All right. This is what you must watch for this week of October 10th. The mall.sexy is a brand new revamped site, by the way, and go and check them out. You can watch movies, video on demand. You can get profiles about the stars, and of course you can buy clothes. It's a mall. So go and check out the new revamped the mall.sexy. Now here's some movies that they recommended you could watch on the mall.sexy. Girl Next Door Likes It Dirty, number 26, starring Jessa Rhodes and Liv Jordan. Rocco's 4Cams POV, number 6, from Rocco Siffredi and Sharon White. Yes. Vibes, volume number 9, with Kaylee Gunner and Cherry Kiss. And the career perspective this week is on our dear friend, the late, great Miss Shyla Stiles. Remember Shyla Stiles?
I do remember Shyla Stiles.
She was, it's very sad, but, you know, she was originally from Vancouver, British Columbia. We did a lot of movies together. She was an incredible gal, and just gone too soon. But here's some great movies of hers you could check out this week. All About Shyla Stiles, with her and Marco Banderas. Shyla Stiles Superstar from Hustler, with Shyla Stiles and Ramon Nomar. And Lesbian Spotlight, Shyla Stiles. And that one also stars Bridget B. and Jaden James. And go and check out these things and a lot more at the mall.sexy. We're going to break away for a commercial right now, get a little something to eat, and we're going to be taking your calls, and we have some more guests that are going to be dropping in any second now, because we're having a party. All right? And we got cake, we got games, and we've got contests too. So stick around after the commercial, and we're going to give you the details on some great contests that we've got going on all right after this.
I'm going to get more of your potatoes.
Okay.
It's here, baby. The mall.sexy has totally updated its site. It's new, it's gorgeous, and they still have everything you need for pleasure heaven, baby. There's adult theaters, porn stars, shops, and channels. Every popular adult star is there, even me, your lovely Misty Stone. I am the first star on channel number 2. Vixen Media Group is also here with their series like Blacked, Blacked Raw, Vixen, Vixen Raw, Tushy, Tushy Raw, Deeper, and Slated. And ladies, there's the exclusively for women section. That's just for us ladies. I mean, it is a mall, isn't it? There's a gay section titled Boys on Boys from Dogfart. It's updated every 24 hours. The honey-dipped girls are here too, including Anna Fox, Kira Nior, Cecilia Lyon, Skin Diamond, Havana Ginger, and of course me, Misty Stone. You want to win tons of money? Well, the mall.sexy has a casino too. It's safe, secure, and the payouts are amazing. And remember, to keep up with what you must watch segment announced every week on Inside the Industry. The mall.sexy is your guide and knows all the best new content to watch. The mall.sexy is the new Pornhub, so surf, watch, and play at the mall.sexy today. That's the mall.sexy, baby. See you there.
Hi guys, it's Holly Hendricks. Stay tuned for more Inside the Industry with James Bartolet.
Do you like a nice soft toy with curves, baby? Then Duke's Dolls has the right pleasure products for you. Designed here in the United States, they're made with the best quality products that will make your toes curl. They have standard dolls, hentai monster dolls, and custom toys of some of the most popular curvy models in the XXX industry. If you want to experience some of the best adult toys available today, go to www.dukesdolls.com. That's dolls with a Z. Trust me, baby, you'll be satisfied. Go to dukesdolls.com.
Hi, this is Empress Snow, and you are listening to Inside the Industry with James Bartolet.
Hi, this is Lily Bell, and stay tuned for more.
Hi, this is Chrsity Canyon. Stay tuned for more.
Hey baby, are you into VOD rentals? Maybe VOD streaming for life, or just like watching scenes on DVDs? It's all here at the Mall.Sexy. Game Link's adult content library is totally at the Mall.Sexy. The Mall is the largest Game Link affiliate with over 90 pages of movies from straight, bi, girl, gay, trans, and all that hot taboo. Go to the Mall.Sexy, click enter once on the homepage, then click Game Link and find yourself in porn heaven, baby. Enjoy. All of this and a lot more, it's only at the Mall.Sexy.
Hi, this is Lily Bell, and stay tuned for more.
Hi, it's Stormy Daniels. Stay tuned for more.
There's a revolutionary new way to watch your porn now. Porno cards. Porno cards are safe, private, and you have total anonymity to watch your porn on any computer, laptop, TVs with USB ports, or even on game console systems. Porno cards are simple to use and virus-free. Plus, you can feel confident that you won't be tracked like you can when you watch on the internet. There's more new scenes, movies, and content from XXX stars being added every week. Your internet provider can see everything you download and watch. Porno cards are shipped discreetly to your door in a greeting card envelope. Porno cards are also talent-friendly. Models can send in their content and then purchase their cards at wholesale pricing for sale at signings and other events. The content and movies you send them are released only on porno card media and never released on the internet. Porno cards can help make your content and movies exciting and marketable for you. Want to learn more? Then go to galaxyentertainment.net. Remember that site and visit them today. galaxyentertainment.net.
This is Isaiah Maxwell, and stay tuned for more of Inside the Industry.
Let me ask you a question. Are you getting enough? I bet you'd love more, right? Well, AdamandEve.com wants to give you more with 10 free gifts. First, you'll get a sexy surprise for her. Second, a specially selected toy for him. And third, a little something we know you'll both enjoy. Plus, you'll get 6 full-length adult movies on DVD. And number 10, free shipping on your entire order. So what do you have to do to get your 10 free gifts? It's not hard. Just go to AdamandEve.com and select any one item. It could be an adventurous new toy, sexy piece of lingerie, or anything you desire. Just enter offer code FREE76 at checkout, and you'll get all 10 free gifts. Go check out AdamandEve.com today. Select one item and get 10 free gifts, including free shipping, when you enter offer code FREE76. That's FREE 76 at AdamandEve.com.
Hi, I'm Luna Star, and you're listening to Inside the Industry with James Bartolet.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Chi, and you are listening to Inside the Industry with James Bartolet.
You like your cartoons, comics, animated porn, and games that are hot, raw, and uncensored? Check out Dukes.com. That's Dukes with a Z. They have the sexiest erotic stories featuring curvy MILFs, busty teens, and well-hung studs ready to give them every thick inch. There's superhero porn, horror and suspense porn, monster porn, and horny housewives. With hundreds of videos and thousands of comics, you'll be guaranteed to have a good time. And coming this summer, Dukes.com will be adding some hardcore VR animated porn onto the site as well. So, check out Dukes.com. You won't be disappointed.
New to Duke's Dolls, the Abstract series. Nice, thick, and textured for her pleasure. They glow under the fluorescent lights as they light up your... They also come in 2 sizes. Normal for the good girls. And large for you, secret size queen. For more info, go to dukesdolls.com. That's dolls with a Z. You won't be disappointed.
What is that? Oh, happy birthday. I had to come on the show with all the girls.
And the birthday boy.
Yes. I'm Peanut. I like to do it doggy style.
Let's fix it, Lynn.
Oh, my God. Did he just say that about your son?
I love you, Peanut. Say hello to everybody, Peanut. Hello, everybody.
Oh, baby.
Hello, everybody. Yeah. Yay, Peanut.
Got this thing in my pocket. Sorry, hold on.
All right. There you go, Peanut. You have your little 15 minutes of fame.
I got something hard in my pocket, and it's not James.
And it's not giving you pleasure.
No, it's not.
Here, take some kids.
And it couldn't find its way in. Okay. It was just annoying me, God damn it. Nothing gets between my potato skins and me.
All right, Peanut. I'll give you another one.
All things you don't want to hear, right?
And all things as a woman, you
Here,
don't
give
want to say.
Give this to Nyla.
Okay, I want to see your book again, Ruby.
Bye.
Get her book. It's out now on Amazon.
You can go to rubylynnlinks.com.
Yay.
Okay, if they go to rubylynnlinks.com,
yes.
Here.
Will you sign it?
Well,
because there's people coming, so check the door.
I mean, they could mail it to
great.
me, but
Cool.
I'll be at Exotica doing signings, and I'll have books there. Or you can
Yay!
And I'll be at Exotica with Ginger at a booth called Dawn of Depravity.
Dawn of Depravity.
But that's a book also totally different than yours that's coming up. But I'm going to talk to you later about that. But you know what? It's just so much fun. I love the Exoticas.
Yes.
And this is that time of year, of course, at the end of the year when there's the holidays and flus and colds and where we have one porn convention after the next.
You
do the
Exoticas.
Then you do DC. You come home, you do the X3, and then you do
XBiz. Then you do AVN.
Right.
And then they've got
4 days at AVN.
the porn makeup artist convention. You got that one.
Then you're done until
then you have the XXX Fluffers convention. No, I'm kidding.
Is that a thing?
No.
I'm believing you. I'm believing you.
Believe about half of what comes out of your mouth.
Okay.
What? I'm a storyteller.
Well, that could be a thing in like 2015.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's such a fun way to end the year. And being that I live on the West Coast, I love going to the Jersey and DC.
Yeah, briefly.
Briefly. Because you get the cold weather. You wear your big warm coat. And
So you like cold weather?
What?
You like the cold weather. You don't like...
I do to visit.
Weather. I hate it.
I don't pay 10 times more in taxes and all that shit to...
Oh, yeah. Let's not go down that trail, okay? All right.
I grew up on the East Coast, so I totally get it. I love LA for the weather and the year-round good times without like a heavy, gigantic puffy coat. But during the holidays, it's just something about it.
Right.
That's just
The cold.
magical for a couple days.
Oh, yeah.
And then pray that fucking plane gets you out of there.
Do not get stuck in the snow and the slush and the ew.
Right.
Well, I know we've got Halloween coming up in just a few weeks, and we've got our annual Heaven and Hell Halloween party in Hollywood We are giving away 2 free tickets for a fan out there that's listening or watching. Right into insidecontest@gmail.com. Now, also, we got to get ready for Thanksgiving. And that's like 5-6 weeks from now. That is a tough holiday.
Why?
For people in the industry, because a lot of people are estranged from their families.
Well, that makes it kind
So-
of better.
I stream on Thanksgiving.
I love working on the holidays.
I make bank.
Well, I have a party here. You know, we have that big
I also
party
love
here.
working on the holidays.
Right.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But that's an interesting question, Ruby. You kind of read my mind where I was going to go with this. Do people watch more porn on Thanksgiving or not? And the answer is true. They do watch more
They're
porn.
hiding from their families.
That's right.
They're hiding in the bathrooms.
They're over there at grandma's house, and then they're just like, "Don't you want me, baby?" You know, when they're in the bathroom.
And there's a lot, that's the holidays, or when maybe if you're single or you're in a bad relationship, you're more lonely because it's the holidays and you think of family and bundled up by the fireplace and blah, blah, blah.
Throw up.
Bundled up by the fireplace. What were you, raised by Eskimos? What are you, in a Hallmark movie?
I don't know, it sounded all warm and fuzzy.
God, Christy. Oh, bundle up in there. And Grandpa looks like Groford Brimley, with the big mustache. I got diabetes, but I can beat it,
And does it add to it that, maybe I might get caught? Because, there's people all around. This is like
yeah.
Right. And you're stressed. You got all those family members over that you don't really like. And
That's true. Saturday Night Live did a wonderful skit with all the female gals in it, and they were doing like a rap thing about going home for the holidays and having sex in their old bed, and it's all squeaky and stuff. And there's posters of the teen guy groups. Exactly. Crazy. Have you, ladies, since I opened Pandora's box, have you ever had sex when you went home for the holidays? Christy, start off. When you were younger, did you ever go home for the holidays and have sex with a boyfriend you brought? Or girlfriend?
No, only because I didn't want to go home for the holidays.
Oh.
I mean, it wasn't like when I was 17, I moved out, and there were a couple of years we were talking about estranged families where I didn't talk to my family because I thought porn. Well, we weren't even talking after they kicked me out. So it wasn't like, you got into porn, we're going to disown. They already disowned me. Right. And it's not even a sob story. I could care less. Been through my therapy. Right, so you get it too. So did I ever go home? Yeah, and then got the fuck out right after dinner. Like, it wasn't like, I'm going to go sleep in my old bed. Fuck that house.
That one shirt and that one sweater.
And again, there's no anger or sadness. It's just once I left, I was done. I mean, then we all talked eventually, but I didn't want to sleep at my parents' house.
Yeah.
I barely want to go there, And again, it's not an anger thing. It's no. So to answer your question, no, because that's not what how it transpired.
Okay.
Not like, I went to college, met a boyfriend, went home to mommy's for the... No. We cordially, let's have the holidays together,
Okay.
Right. But no,
Loni.
it wasn't.
Okay, didn't happen.
I
Loni.
have a fun story about it, actually.
Oh, good. Okay. Now, do remember, it's only a 2-hour show, so yeah.
It's a quick story. Similar to Christy, I left as soon as I could, and the second... Actually, this is when I came to my mom, after I told her I was leaving school to do porn, and she spent the whole time begging me not to blah, 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 blah. And I just wanted my stuff, I just wanted my clothes, and so I ended up I got into this huge argument with my mom and went to this party that my older friends from high school were throwing at their dorms.
Oh.
So they all, I had that big scene, my first big scene on Pornhub's main page.
How fun.
They were like, hey, you want to come to this party? I was like, yeah, okay. But in high school, I did all the college parties anyway, and I was, known for my game things and blah, blah, blah. We know the story. So I went to this party, and, of course, all the girls were giving me the side-eye, but all the guys were like, okay, so we're singing, right? So how much? I was like, well, how many of you is going to be? Like, I don't know. I was like, well, see how much money you can gather from the boys, and we shall see. So I spent the rest of the party mingling and drinking and hanging and talking to some of the homies.
How long ago was this?
This was like
Tuesday?
Oh my gosh, I wish. Gosh, I miss those gangbangs. Didn't actually do any gangbangs. The boys couldn't raise enough funds.
No, wait a minute. I didn't get that answer. How long ago was this?
Oh no, this was like the first year I was in porn, so
a decade ago.
10 years ago.
Yeah,
okay.
no, a little after. So
Okay.
2014, I want to say.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, I was at this party and they were like, "Okay, we got this much money and these amount of guys. Is this gonna be okay?" I was like, So I went to the back room and we just kind of ended up chatting. And when it's college or high school boys, when you're of college and high school age, they just can't really get it up. So we ended up just vibing and like smoking a lot of weed.
They couldn't get it up?
Really? They can almost never get it up in group situations.
Oh.
They think they can. I would say 2. And out of 3, 1.
And that's funny that happened because they're kind of like this doll here, it's kind of down. And then they go and they take a little pill and then it's like.
Look at him. Oh my God.
That's cute.
But still, it's like.
And he stops.
Only
Yeah.
you. He has no stamina.
Yeah.
But what about you, Ruby?
Yeah.
Sex at the family home?
Yeah, so my first son was conceived. My first child was conceived in my old bedroom. I was married. Married, yeah.
That is so, how perfect.
Does he know? Because he does now.
He knows. He
Yeah.
knows. Yeah.
That is hysterical.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Wow.
I remember my first Thanksgiving when I got in the business. We had it at Bruce Seven's house, for those of you that go way back with me. We had foreplay and all that. And at Thanksgiving after, because porn became your family, people in porn.
Yeah.
We had our family, like you have now. Bruce Seven had it in the day. And then after everyone left, Bruce Seven, Heather Wayne, for whoever remembers her, and we had sex all night. So that was way more fun than going fucking in my childhood.
It does have a little bit of like, I don't know, sauciness to it. Like I said, the whole thing about being caught and like, remembering how you felt when you were like coming into your puberty and like, God, I got so much jerking off done in my room. It took me so long to lose my virginity fully because it was such a weird suburb kind of town.
Yeah.
It just took forever. My parents were really like strict. So I couldn't go anywhere. I couldn't do these kind of things. It was like I had to do a lot of during the day in the car kind of hookups.
How old were you?
Oh, God, yeah, we did a lot of that. But I did stuff with my parents' old house. Yeah.
When I actually lost it, but that was actually really nice because I lost it to my boyfriend at the time, and our parents agreed to let us have a sleepover on Valentine's Day. It was adorable. They were like, "Okay, you stay here and you stay here, but we're all gonna go to bed now."
Whoa.
All night.
How fun.
Whoa.
I still think about it. We're still friends.
How old were you when you popped your cherry, James Bartolet?
Oh, God, I think young. I don't want to say the age because it was young.
I always say 18 minus 2.
Yeah. Well, that's,
That's like, I feel like the average.
But yeah, young.
I was 17.
Yeah. But it seems like it was another age, another world back then.
And it was with a boyfriend like you that I dated for like a year.
Sweet.
Yeah.
He had only been, like, he was a year older than me, so he was a little more experienced and like a football guy, but like not too much where he's a whore, but the rest of them were right. And then, turned me around.
I'll just say this. My song was Toto's Georgie Porgy. That was my theme song.
Toto's song, Georgie Porgy?
Yeah, you know that song, the group Toto?
Yeah,
they
but
had
I
that
remember
song,
that
Georgie
song.
Porgy.
I thought that was
We don't have a
something
sound
of
bite of it to pull up real quick, but otherwise I'd play it.
I love
But
Toto, though.
Yeah.
They were great in the 80s.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your
good.
birthday. I love being here for your birthday,
Thank
James.
you. I
You're
love
such
for
a
you
dear
girls to
friend.
be here too.
Such a great friend. What's our number, James?
The number is 818-231. Is the light getting on me now? I had them adjust the light so the light can capture me perfectly. 818-231-2580. Now, I told you about the contest for the Heaven and Hell Party. We've also got a contest for Exotica. We're giving away 5 free passes for Exotica, which is literally, we have to leave in 3 weeks from tonight.
Yeah. Wow. You're right. You're right.
That part. So, you want to win those tickets for Exotica? Where it's very simple. All you have to do is write into James Inside Contest. Inside Contest. Is it contest or contesting? plural. I mean singular, not plural. Inside Contest. Edric, Inside Contest? Okay.
We know you had a birthday.
Inside Contest at gmail.com. Now, make sure you write in the header whether you're entering the contest for Exotica or for the Heaven and Hell Party. And then starting next week, we start taking in entries for the big AVN contest. This is a big one.
And you have a huge booth.
We have a huge booth. Thank you. We have a huge booth. It's going to be Chrsity Canyon, who's here right now. Ginger Lynn. Seika.
Yeah.
Seika. We've also got Loni Legend, who will be there. We have Misty Stone, James Bartolet, Lucky Star, Christy Love, and we have a few more legends that are going to be down there.
It's going to be great. And it's like a rotating, like I told James, Ginger and Seika and I, we want that early shift.
Yeah,
like
you got the early shift every day.
I like that when the doors first open.
They're so excited.
Yes, and that's our demographic too. By 9 o'clock at night, they're like, who are, one thing in this business, you just have to know where you belong and where you stand and
collectors
what you're...
and the true fanboys and fangirls come early.
Yeah. They do. You know why? Because come 9 o'clock, it gets really packed.
Everybody's
Well, they're not open at 9.
You know what, though?
They're open till 8.
That's it?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I didn't know that. Even like in the 90s.
Look at how surprised she is. That's it?
Because Exotica's like 11.
I know.
8's very low. But like even in the day when we all danced, the noon shows were fabulous.
They have to finish at 8 because of some kind of a union thing.
Oh, that makes
and
sense.
Vegas. And I think there's a fentanyl convention going on.
No, that would be in Los Angeles.
Okay, yeah.
Hosted by...
No, I'm kidding, Ruby. I'm kidding. She is just an innocent little lamb here. And she gets around. You're a new friend. You're going to get used to my sense of humor, darling.
Who's
I'm the Don Rickles of porn.
The drug test.
Okay.
Who passes the poisonous test?
I would go to a philosophy.
Anyhow, so we've got that. So we got these big contests going on. Is there another contest we got for anything else? That's it? I guess that's it. Okay. 3 great contests to enter. InsideContest@gmail.com. Let's break away for a commercial. We've got some more guests that are right around the corner. They're parking. So let's break away for another commercial, and we'll be back with a lot more with our party celebration here right after this.
It's here, baby. The Mall.Sexy has totally updated its site. It's new, it's gorgeous, and they still have everything you need for pleasure heaven, baby. There's adult theaters, porn stars, shops, and channels. Every popular adult star is there, even me, your lovely Misty Stone. I am the first star on channel number 2. Vixen Media Group is also here with their series like Blacked, Blacked Raw, Vixen, Vixen Raw, Tushy, Tushy Raw, Deeper, and Slated. And ladies, there's the exclusively for women section. That's just for us ladies. I mean, it is a mall, isn't it? There's a gay section titled Boys on Boys from Dogfart. It's updated every 24 hours. The Honey Dipped Girls are here too, including Anna Fox, Kira Nior, Cecilia Lyon, Skin Diamond, Havana Ginger, and of course me, Misty Stone. You want to win tons of money? Well, the Mall.Sexy has a casino too. It's safe, secure, and the payouts are amazing. And remember, to keep up with what you must watch segment announced every week on Inside the Industry. The Mall.Sexy is your guide and knows all the best new content to watch. The Mall.Sexy is the new Pornhub, so surf, watch, and play at the Mall.Sexy today. That's the Mall.Sexy, baby. See you there.
Hi guys, it's Holly Hendricks. Stay tuned for more Inside the Industry with James Bartolet.
Do you like a nice soft toy with curves, baby? Then Duke's Dolls has the right pleasure products for you. Designed here in the United States, they're made with the best quality products that will make your toes curl. They have standard dolls, hentai monster dolls, and custom toys of some of the most popular curvy models in the XXX industry. If you want to experience some of the best adult toys available today, go to www.dukesdolls.com. That's dolls with a Z. Trust me, baby, you'll be satisfied. Go to dukesdolls.com.
Hi, this is Empress Snow, and you are listening to Inside the Industry with James Bartolet.
Hi, this is Lily Bell, and stay tuned for more.
Hi, this is Chrsity Canyon. Stay tuned for more.
Hey baby, are you into VOD rentals? Maybe VOD streaming for life? Or just like watching scenes on DVDs? It's all here at the Mall.Sexy. Game Link's adult content library is totally at the Mall.Sexy. The Mall is the largest Game Link affiliate with over 90 pages of movies from straight, bi, girl, gay, trans, and all that hot taboo. Go to the Mall.Sexy, click enter once on the homepage, then click Game Link and find yourself in porn heaven, baby. Enjoy. All of this and a lot more, it's only at the Mall.Sexy.
Hi, this is Lily Bell, and stay tuned for more.
Hi, it's Stormy Daniels. Stay tuned for more.
There's a revolutionary new way to watch your porn now. Porno cards. Porno cards are safe, private, and you have total anonymity to watch your porn on any computer, laptop, TVs with USB ports, or even on game console systems. Porno cards are simple to use and virus-free. Plus, you can feel confident that you won't be tracked like you can when you watch on the internet. There's more new scenes, movies, and content from XXX stars being added every week. Your internet provider can see everything you download and watch. Porno cards are shipped discreetly to your door in a greeting card envelope. Porno cards are also talent-friendly. Models can send in their content and then purchase their cards at wholesale pricing for sale at signings and other events. The content and movies you send them are released only on porno card media and never released on the internet. Porno cards can help make your content and movies exciting and marketable for you. Want to learn more? Then go to galaxyentertainment.net. Remember that site and visit them today. galaxyentertainment.net.
This is Isaiah Maxwell, and stay tuned for more of Inside the Industry.
Let me ask you a question. Are you getting enough? I bet you'd love more, right? Well, AdamandEve.com wants to give you more with 10 free gifts. First, you'll get a sexy surprise for her. Second, a specially selected toy for him. And third, a little something we know you'll both enjoy. Plus, you'll get 6 full-length adult movies on DVD. And number 10, free shipping on your entire order. So what do you have to do to get your 10 free gifts? It's not hard. Just go to AdamandEve.com and select any one item. It could be an adventurous new toy, sexy piece of lingerie, or anything you desire. Just enter offer code FREE76 at checkout, and you'll get all 10 free gifts. Go check out AdamandEve.com today. Select one item and get 10 free gifts, including free shipping, when you enter offer code FREE76. That's FREE 76 at AdamandEve.com.
Hi, I'm Luna Star, and you're listening to Inside the Industry with James Bartolet.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Chi, and you are listening to Inside the Industry with James Bartolet.
You like your cartoons, comics, animated porn, and games that are hot, raw, and uncensored? Check out Dukes.com. That's Dukes with a Z. They have the sexiest erotic stories featuring curvy MILFs, busty teens, and well-hung studs ready to give them every thick inch. There's superhero porn, horror and suspense porn, monster porn, and horny housewives. With hundreds of videos and thousands of comics, you'll be guaranteed to have a good time. And coming this summer, Dukes.com will be adding some hardcore VR animated porn onto the site as well. So, check out Dukes.com. You won't be disappointed.
New to Duke's Dolls, the Abstract series. Nice, thick, and textured for her pleasure. They glow under the fluorescent lights as they light up your... They also come in 2 sizes. Normal for the good girls, and large for you, secret size queen. For more info, go to dukesdolls.com. That's dolls with a Z. You won't be disappointed.
Lose this table. We don't need all of them. Okay, we are back, everybody. Yeah. All right. So, hello, everybody. We are back. Multiple award-winning film director, Mr. Will Ryder, is here right now. Will, come on and say hello to everybody. My head is being cut off here.
I'll sit right in here.
Yes. Here we go. Now you pick me up on that shot. Hello.
You look adorable.
Oh, God.
You look beautiful.
Well, you're so
Will
sexy.
Ryder, thank you for showing up tonight.
Can you hear me? Testing. 1,
Yes.
2, 3. Is my lapel mic on?
Here's the microphone. Speak into the microphone.
Testing. I don't mind that at all. Trust me.
He's been there before.
Oh, yes, I have.
Now, Will, we have worked with the late great Herschel.
Yes.
Savage on not MASH.
Not
Triple
Mass
X.
Triple X. He was, believe it or not, he was a last-minute replacement when Randy West called in that morning and said he quit the business.
Yeah.
Randy
And
West.
we called up Herschel, and he didn't see the script, and it was a fully scripted movie, as you remember. Yeah. And he came in and played Lieutenant Colonel Henry Blake.
Yeah.
He did a great job. I mean, it was fantastic.
Klinger on that.
And he came in, and
yeah, it was really
great. It was a pleasure to work with, and I should have cast him in that role in the first place. But the thing about him that I want to say is I do remember him from the 80s because I used to score porn music scores. And I did a bunch of movies. Actually, my very first movie was his movie. It was a movie called Merry Xmas with Tracy Adams, Herschel Savage, and a couple other performers, and a little elf named Sid. The little, I'm not kidding, he was an elf. He was a midget.
Oh my gosh.
You're not supposed to say midget, but I don't know the other word. I guess little people?
We're grandfathered in for certain words.
Yeah, for a lot of words.
Well, you did that Boom Chicka Wawa music.
I did a lot of it in the 80s. Yeah,
wow.
Yeah.
And when you were doing the Boom Chicka Wawa in the 80s, Will, did you ever think here you'd be
a director
40 years later, and where you are now in the business, a very accomplished, respected director?
I went to Chicago for the convention. I took the train from Milwaukee. I was living in Milwaukee. I took the train to go to the convention. It was in Chicago at the time.
Can I tell you what convention? Do you remember what convention that was?
Yes.
Tell me. I remember because I was there.
Was it the? It was at McCormick. They used to call it McCormick Palace, but it's now called McCormick
What
Place.
was the convention? Because it wasn't Exotica.
It was a Consumer Electronics show.
Nope.
No, what was it?
VSDA.
Oh, VSDA, yes. It was
Video
VSDA.
Software Dealer Association.
So here's the story. You want to hear the story?
I am fucking impressed.
I took the train down there, and I went with my I was trying to meet people. I didn't know anybody in the business. I was trying to meet people to say, let me do your porn music score.
Wow.
Yeah. I walk into this room. I don't say anybody. Amber Lynn comes walking up to me. Now, I knew who Amber Lynn was. I mean, I had watched her movies and had a few pleasurable moments.
She was a force in her day.
So she comes up to me and she starts introducing me to everybody. She goes, I'm going to help you get some movies. And she introduced me to everybody. Then the funniest thing was, I was very young, And I was living at my mom's house at the time.
Yeah.
And Amber Lynn used to call me up late at night, like 3 o'clock in the morning.
No.
And I'd be like this. She'd go, hey, baby. And I think she was dating Jamie Gillis at the time, living with him. But she would call me up, and I'd be like, hi. What's going on? And she'd go, I just was thinking about you tonight. And also my mom would get on the other line and go, why are you on the phone so late at night? I go, Mom, can you get off the phone? Can you get off the I couldn't tell
He
her.
doesn't like girls. Don't call here anymore.
No, I love girls. Yeah.
What do you want with my boy?
I'm all embarrassed. And then, of course, I go off and become a professional musician, and I toured with a whole bunch of people over the next 17, 18 years. And then I come full circle. And the funniest thing is, this is no bullshit. I read an article, a review of a movie from back in the Roy Karch days. And the review said, it was one of these old school reviews, and it's on a website that caters to old movies from the 80s and 90s. And it said, the funny thing about this movie, it was a movie, a parody of Crocodile Blondie.
Oh my God.
Crocodile Dundee. It was called Crocodile Blondie.
Yeah.
And the review said, the funny thing is, it had the music written by a guy named Jeff Mullen. And ironically, he went on as Will Ryder to become one of the biggest directors in the business today. How ironic is that? And I'm thinking, it's the same motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Wow.
It's the same guy.
That is classic. Now, okay, I love it, the whole Amber story. Mm-hmm. When you saw her after you got in the business and you made a name for yourself and you became one of the top directors and producers, did she remember that story?
Yeah, she certainly remembered the story. And after maybe 500 or 600 times of her begging to have sex with me, I finally said, listen, we had a little moment in Chicago all those years ago. No, I didn't say that.
I was going to say,
we're all like
says no.
We're invested.
No, we had a good laugh about it on numerous occasions, but she was so cool because she was so influential back in those days.
She was a name, definitely.
She introduced me to everybody from Russ Hampshire, all the big people back in the day.
Right.
And it was really my entree into a part of the business.
I used to love that VSDA show. They had some great shows. I mean, they still do. Do you ever go to the conventions now?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
I haven't seen you at one.
That's because I'm always in the hotel room.
Baby, I think this role would be perfect for you.
People think that, but I can honestly say I've never said to any talent, hey, come on with me and I'll put you in a movie. I've never said it. Now, if I've dated a woman,
that's different.
Maybe, but I've never said it. Well, that's a classy word.
We dated on radio a couple times.
We did, didn't we?
And I think James and I did too.
Yeah. Oh my God. Wow.
And what it was Herschel? No, it was the guy. The guy was like, joking. I don't want the sperm all over the studio. So Ginger's like, let him pop in the trash can.
I think. Hey, was Ginger there that day that you and I hooked up? Was she on the radio with you that day?
Yeah, we were in the little room.
Yes.
It was like a broom closet. You were down on your knees. I had like my legs spread open. You made me come a couple times.
Yes.
And then it was like commercial break.
And then I'm sitting there. And then I'm sitting there looking at Ginger and Lynn right next, and I'm thinking to myself, now, should I do an equal opportunity thing and take care of her too?
She would have, but she had a boyfriend.
She did, and I met him. Actually.
Yeah, and he's a great guy. And I have to say, she can have as much pussy as she wants, but she's loyal with the guys.
What are the odds that I, all those years later, would hook up with... I can remember the first time I ran into Chrsity at the show. I remember you had a convertible Corvette or Mustang or something. You had
Porsche.
Ooh. And I remember I walked you to your car, you got in the car, and we talked for a few minutes, and then you go, I gotta run, and you drove off, and I stood there for a whole week.
And you drove over his foot.
No. I waited for a whole week for you to come back, and then I stayed right in that parking space.
Oh my God! What convention was this?
No, it was at Playboy Radio.
Oh, radio. Okay. 3030 Andretta.
Andretta's
Little word.
Yep, back when I was over there.
Fun times, a lot of sex.
Oh my God! I remember we had to be very, very careful there because they were doing mainstream in the sound studio right next door.
Soap operas.
Yeah.
Michael Neary used to always be there, whatever soap opera.
Wasn't he on Flashdance?
Yes.
But they would complain that, we were running through the hallway like we had Tourette's. That didn't happen.
Well,
cocksucker, motherfucker, God, mom, gangbang, pussy, bukkake. We don't do that.
That's not far from the truth. I was at a restaurant with James Bartley one time, and my business partner Scott was there. We're all there, and James is talking loud about sex business, and Scott goes, can you calm down? There's families around us. And James gets up and yells, it's okay, we're in the porn business. Really loud. Do you remember that?
Yeah. Oh my God, I love that. That is so funny.
Like we get a pass. It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
In the porn business.
And you're still directing and producing a lot for Adam and Eve, I believe.
Yeah, I do. And,
Love, Sex, and Hollywood is going to be up for some awards this season.
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see if we get lucky. Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of like the guy that's going to, pushed away as the new guy.
Has that now? That's come out through Gamma with the Adam and Eve. They've put that out.
They distributed it through their network
adult
sites.
time.
It's an Adam and Eve movie, and they did some electronic distribution.
But is that on Showtime yet?
Not yet.
But we have other ones on Showtime.
Cable versions.
Yeah, we have this, which is called the softcore version. So before the people have actual intercourse, they fake it. Although they really don't fake it, and people at home don't know. They don't fake it. They actually do it, and they're having sex. They're doing it, and I always tell.
But they renamed them though. That's the funny thing though. They've got different name titles.
Actually,
so remember that one that we did, the Love Emergency.
What did it become?
And we were all in.
Back in
it was
90s,
called, what was it end up being called?
Erotic Emergency.
In the 90s, Vivid would do that with Playboy. We'd shoot like passages or whatever, and then Playboy would buy the cable version and rename it.
Pass Gas.
Oh, yeah. No,
well, here's a story about James.
Is that somebody at the door?
Titles. So we did a movie called The Cursed. It was XXX. Yeah. We did The Cursed. James played a Catholic priest doing an exorcism. Okay?
And they took it out.
No.
This is how funny it is. So they came back with the first review of the movie. They said, we love it, however, there's a few things we have to remove. One of them was James. And I remember calling James up on the phone and saying, you have to be removed. And he was like, well, what? Can you talk to him? But so get this. The movie's The Cursed, XXX. James is playing a Catholic priest. He does a full-scale exorcism. The girl flips out, ends up in the hospital. And the funniest thing about it is Showtime took the movie, and they're great. They do a great job.
Because they said they don't... It's against their policy to have a priest in a porn movie.
Yeah, they don't do it.
I'm not a real priest.
Right. I get it,
But what they did, get this. So what they did is they take James out, they take the exorcism out of the movie, completely out of the movie, and then they rename the movie
James.
The Sexorcist.
James.
The Sexorcist.
The Jamesorcist.
And so all of a sudden you're sitting there watching the movie, and all of a sudden one of the key girls ends up in the hospital, and you have no idea
why.
Why she ended up in the hospital. Exactly. You're like, how'd she end up in the hospital?
Now, Ruby Lynn, I want to ask you, because you're the newest, you're the baby in the bunch.
I'm the baby in the
You're
family
the
here.
baby in the bunch here. And I know that you do content trading, and you do collab work and this and that. Have you thought of talking to somebody like Jeff, or one of the
That's
bigger
Will Ryder to you.
Will Ryder, and doing a bigger production? I don't know if you have.
I did shoot for one studio.
You did? Which
December of 2021, I shot for Score. They're 50 plus MILFs or
okay,
whatever.
Perfect.
50 plus. I would like to do more studio work.
You're so
I'm very
unique.
picky though. It's got to fit the MILFy, Gilfy theme.
And I like that.
MILFy, Gilfy?
MILFy, Gilfy thing.
I remember 10 years ago, Nina Hartley said, thank God for the MILFs.
Yeah.
It's given my career a whole new shot in the arm.
I would like to do more studio stuff.
Like Adam and Eve.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. Because they are...
Do you know, I dragged her out of her semi-performing retirement.
Yeah.
I said to her, because I love her so much, I said to her, listen, I got to have you in a movie called Love Emergency. James was in it. And she came to the set. We spent the whole night there, and she was great. And it was a scene with Misty Stone where they got this argument. It was very funny. And you were great. You were so awesome.
And you did something with Ricky.
Ricky
too.
Greenfield?
Greenwood.
I always forget. I'm sorry, Ricky.
They blew that next movie you're in.
Doing stuff like that. So I'm on Ricky's thing, right? 6 months ago.
Yeah.
And I play somebody that, passes away on the kitchen floor, and my husband,
Cooking was that bad?
Probably.
Wait a minute, you said you passed gas on the kitchen floor?
I died right in the movie.
Oh, you passed away. So I thought you said you're passing gas in the kitchen.
And I pull a tit out, right? And then I go on the ground, and I'm like...
She has to learn to articulate.
Action!
What?
And then I hear Ricky say, what the fuck is her tit showing for? And I'm like... you're paying me good money. Don't you want to at least see a tit? And he's like, no. And I thought, what?
Really?
You just said no to my tit. And I had to put my tit away.
Well, he is French Canadian.
He's so, like, he's very proper. Like, at one point, Kylie Island was there when, I'm like, oh, someone want to take, some guy's like, I love you on the set. And I'm like, you can hold a tit. No. Ricky would fire me. And I'm like,
really?
Damn, these
it
people.
It is so PC on sets now. It really, really is. A lot of people think there's a lot of shenanigans going on, like there is right now on my show. But it's very, very PC on these sets now.
It's so
because
PC,
every little girl complains about the tiniest little thing, and it could shut down a whole company.
It's changed a lot over the last 20, 25 years. I mean, the industry has gotten much more corporate, which is fine. Things evolve, things change.
I get it.
Which we predicted years ago.
Yeah, and that's fine. And you know, we've adapted ever since there was, I run a very clean set, as you saw.
You have to, yeah.
You know, and it's just the way it is. It's the way of the times. But the wild times are not what they once were, especially when
they're not even close.
When you go to Vegas. You know, there's still some fun going on, but it was
very little. Very little.
Much different.
I mean, it's like they're all heading back to the room for a butter and bologna sandwich and Lawrence Welk reruns.
Oh my God! Now, Ruby, you're the new one. Like I said, have you ever encountered anything on the sets where you felt uncomfortable?
No, I shot for Score, and it was an amazing experience.
Oh, they're good company.
My gosh,
yeah, Score's good company.
I felt like a queen. It
was. Don't you
awesome.
love that?
Yeah. I loved it. I would shoot for them again.
Yeah.
I miss fluffing being a thing. Like, I did some PA work for...
Were you fluffing the actors?
I was trying to be helpful. And I think it ended up giving me a feature on one of the scenes. Yeah, I'm trying.
I just don't want Facebook.
And the thing was, she was on the set of Law and Order. Yeah.
You are so funny. Oh my God! So you do the fluff work?
I'm happy to help. I love sucking dick.
She loves sucking dick.
I can't help it. I just
and being on a porn
and you do it very well.
If a guy is struggling and like it's stopping the scene progressing, and it's like, well, we want the scene to keep progressing. We want everyone to keep the vibes up. We want to keep it nice, keep it cool, keep it fun, keep it sexy.
Then in pops Loni Hoover legend.
And back in the 80s, I used to fuck Roy Karch in the bathroom.
You did?
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
That's
know.
how it was back then. Like, they'd be filming and you'd be fucking a director, but you wanted to.
Would you, like, have to keep it quiet? Like, because they
kind of. No one really cared.
Back then, yeah.
He'd come out, like, zipping up his pants, and I'd be like... It was just, there was something very sexual on the sets back in the day.
Well, yeah.
And friendly and family. It was like just
and it's
wonderful.
too, again, too corporate.
Because I've had on my podcast you and Ginger and I had Julia Ann recently, and all three of you talked about how it was different back then because, it was like a production.
Yes.
Versus now, it's just business.
Right.
At least that's
it's still a production.
Do you know, in 1983 or 84, when I first got into music, I flew from Milwaukee out to California to go meet Roy Karch. And he had me meet him on a set. And I went on his set, and it was the first time I'd ever seen cocaine up close,
Roy, perfect.
And let me tell you something. It was very similar to what was going on in Boogie Nights, the movie.
Mm-hmm.
It was just, now it's all corporate, it's all, everything's organized.
None of that stuff goes on now.
Back then, and it was like just like Boogie Nights. And I loved it, but I was scared to death, to be honest.
Can I say one thing about that?
Yeah.
Roy Karch was the only one that ever offered me anything on a set.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean offer you, like drugs?
Yeah, I've never been offered anything.
No, Roy was the only guy in my whole career that ever offered me.
Is that a good or a bad thing? Because, of course, we all love Roy Karch, I guess it was a good thing. Back then, yeah.
But I'm kind of glad that it wasn't a daily, it wasn't like what people think where it always, Roy's set was the only one that was truly like a party and an orgy.
Do you know, one time I shot a movie.
And it was fun.
And my business partner came up to me, because I'm so busy shooting the movie and organizing, and we go fast. And Scott comes up to me and he goes, you do realize your entire crew is stoned right now, don't you? And I'm like, really? I had no idea.
It was just such different times, but you know what? So was the world.
Yes.
It was.
It's not, porn, everything else. The whole world's different. And you just, things that we did in the 80s, you couldn't do now. You'd be dead or whatever, It was
or
just.
jail.
Yeah.
But like Ginger and I was like, thank God we did our partying in that era where you didn't have to fucking test it. It was, of course, it was going to be good.
You know, Ginger once said to me a long time ago, I told her, you know, many years later, I said, when I first came out to California to try to be a musician, I saw her at the Beverly Center Mall, and I followed her from store to store. She was getting free shoes, free stuff. People were handing her stuff. And I said to her, I followed her just to kind of get a look at her.
I know, right?
She's a huge star, and I'm watching her. I said, I wanted to follow you out in the parking lot and hook up with you in the car. And she looked at me, she goes, you should have, because I would have definitely done you.
She would have, too.
Whoa.
She was like...
I love her. She's so great.
She was the best at that. Yep.
But I never did. I never hooked up.
Now, Will Ryder, I asked the ladies here before you got here about a story about them being recognized in public. Have you been recognized in public? Because you've been in front of the camera as well as behind.
No, never.
Really? Wow.
And guys generally
my ex-girlfriend did
more. I do a lot.
My girlfriend did recognize me one time when I came home.
From the crowd,
she looked at me and she says, "Oh, you again?"
It's so
didn't I kick you out?
With you, you're like such a player.
No, I've had girlfriends. Yeah.
What's your longest relationship?
5.5 years.
That's great. Okay, I did not know
5.5
that about
weeks.
You.
5.5 years. No, I was with a girl 5.5 years. That doesn't mean I was not partaking in some, extracurricular activities.
With her knowledge?
No, I was an asshole.
You are so cute. Okay, I knew there was a hiccup.
I mean, I met her 24 days after I won the Avian Award for Director of the Year. So the fate was kind of sealed.
Right.
Moment, you know. But
what movie won?
No, I won for my whole body of work.
Oh, for your... Congratulations.
You weren't there?
No.
I was in it.
But I don't go to the award shows.
You know, I love AVN, I love XBiz, I love XRCO, I love it all, and I go to all those events, and they're a lot of fun. But you know, it's kind of interesting now to see other people win all these awards because it kind of makes you reflect. James has won a few. There's a couple up there right there.
Yeah, you have just a couple. And what about you, ladies?
The rest are in the other room.
Which awards have you won? Because there's so many.
So I'm the bridesmaid, never the bride. I've been nominated a bunch of times. AVN, I was nominated XBiz MILF, but I haven't won anything yet.
You know what? I'm going to tell you something, Ruby. Don't feel bad. I've been around forever. I've never won an AVN award. Some of my movies have won, like, for best comedy or whatever. No, I personally never got one. They finally threw me a couple bones and said, like, give her a fucking lifetime achievement, give her
Hall of Fame and
Hall
stuff.
of Fame, right. I was thinking like humanity. Yeah, like I did get some awards, but I never got one for my personal body of work.
Yeah.
Maybe the film won. Vivid, of course, won everything, but Chrsity Canyon was up a few times.
I used to get really upset because I've been nominated, like, I'm really new, but have been nominated like 6 times.
That's
awesome. I would get so pissed, like, so mad. And then I thought, you know what? That isn't really going to increase my income.
No, it doesn't.
I do want one still, though. Motherfucker, I want one.
You will, but it won't change your career. It won't make a difference.
Oh, yeah? Do you know how to do it then?
Okay, I never won one. I lasted long enough.
That's his job.
And I still didn't win.
You know, it's an interesting thing. I remember the first time I won an AVN award, and it was a stage award, so I got up there and I gave a little speech, and then I went backstage to take the pictures. And after the pictures were done in like 10 seconds, I literally was like, "That's it."
It was underwhelming. I bet.
Well, it was hype leading up to it, and then all of a sudden, you're just standing by yourself.
You play on the violins, and you open them, and it's done.
Yeah, but it's great, and I really appreciate it, and I love winning. And, I don't like losing that much, but I like winning.
Everyone loves it, but I get it. Like one year I was up for Best Actress, and I was a Vivid girl. Of course I'm gonna fucking win, even though I suck at acting. But I'm with Vivid. They pay enough in promotion. They pay enough. I'm not very good. And then Gina Fine won, and I was like all ready to get up, and they're like Gina Fine, and I'm like, you fucker. So I get the anger, and I remember I walked out. I'm like, fuck this, and I was supposed to give an award, and they're like, Chrsity Canyon, and I thought, but so I get when you get mad, because even though maybe somebody, and I'm sure Gina Fine was a million times better than I was at acting, but I still
Girls,
wanted it. Yes.
guys, we're going to go away to another commercial break. When we come back, we're going to be playing Porn Star Game Night and taking your phone calls, and we have more guests coming in.
What's the number?
But it's 818-231-2580. But let's break away for a commercial right now. We're going to be right back.
It's here, baby. The mall.sexy has totally updated its site. It's new, It's gorgeous, and they still have everything you need for pleasure heaven, baby. There's adult theaters, porn stars, shops, and channels. Every popular adult star is there, even me, your lovely Misty Stone. I am the first star on channel number 2. Vixen Media Group is also here with their series like Blacked, Blacked Raw, Vixen, Vixen Raw, Tushy, Tushy Raw, Deeper, and Slated. And ladies, there's the exclusively for women section. That's just for us ladies. I mean, it is a mall, isn't it? There's a gay section titled Boys on Boys from Dogfart. It's updated every 24 hours. The honey dipped girls are here too, including Anna Fox, Kira Nior, Cecilia Lyon, Skin Diamond, Havana Ginger, and of course me, Misty Stone. You want to win tons of money? Well, the Mall.Sexy has a casino too. It's safe, secure, and the payouts are amazing. And remember, to keep up with what you must watch segment announced every week on Inside the Industry. The Mall.Sexy is your guide and knows all the best new content to watch. The Mall.Sexy is the new Pornhub, so surf, watch, and play at the Mall.Sexy today. That's the Mall.Sexy, baby. See you there.
Hi guys, it's Holly Hendricks. Stay tuned for more Inside the Industry with James Bartolet.
Do you like a nice soft toy with curves, baby? Then Duke's Dolls has the right pleasure products for you. Designed here in the United States, they're made with the best quality products that will make your toes curl. They have standard dolls, hentai monster dolls, and custom toys of some of the most popular curvy models in the XXX industry. If you want to experience some of the best adult toys available today, go to www.dukesdolls.com. That's dolls with a Z. Trust me, baby, you'll be satisfied. Go to dukesdolls.com.
Hi, this is Empress Snow, and you are listening to Inside the Industry with James Bartolet.
Hi, this is Lily Bell, and stay tuned for more.
Hi, this is Chrsity Canyon. Stay tuned for more.
Hey baby, are you into VOD rentals? Maybe VOD streaming for life, or just like watching scenes on DVDs? It's all here at the Mall.Sexy. Game Link's adult content library is totally at the Mall.Sexy. The Mall is the largest Game Link affiliate with over 90 pages of movies from straight, bi, girl, gay, trans, and all that hot taboo. Go to the Mall.Sexy, click enter once on the homepage, then click Game Link and find yourself in porn heaven, baby. Enjoy. All of this and a lot more, it's only at the Mall.Sexy.
Hi, this is Lily Bell, and stay tuned for more.
Hi, it's Stormy Daniels. Stay tuned for more.
There's a revolutionary new way to watch your porn now. Porno cards. Porno cards are safe, private, and you have total anonymity to watch your porn on any computer, laptop, TVs with USB ports, or even on game console systems. Porno cards are simple to use and virus-free. Plus, you can feel confident that you won't be tracked like you can when you watch on the internet. There's more new scenes, movies, and content from XXX stars being added every week. Your internet provider can see everything you download and watch. Porno cards are shipped discreetly to your door in a greeting card envelope. Porno cards are also talent-friendly. Models can send in their content and then purchase their cards at wholesale pricing for sale at signings and other events. The content and movies you send them are released only on porno card media and never released on the internet. Porno cards can help make your content and movies exciting and marketable for you. Want to learn more? Then go to galaxyentertainment.net. Remember that site and visit them today. galaxyentertainment.net.
This is Isaiah Maxwell, and stay tuned for more of Inside the Industry.
Let me ask you a question. Are you getting enough? I bet you'd love more, right? Well, AdamandEve.com wants to give you more with 10 free gifts. First, you'll get a sexy surprise for her. Second, a specially selected toy for him. And third, a little something we know you'll both enjoy. Plus, you'll get 6 full-length adult movies on DVD. And number 10, free shipping on your entire order. So what do you have to do to get your 10 free gifts? It's not hard. Just go to AdamandEve.com and select any one item. It could be an adventurous new toy, sexy piece of lingerie, or anything you desire. Just enter offer code FREE76 at checkout, and you'll get all 10 free gifts. Go check out AdamandEve.com today. Select one item and get 10 free gifts, including free shipping, when you enter offer code FREE76. That's FREE 76 at AdamandEve.com.
Hi, I'm Luna Star, and you're listening to Inside the Industry with James Bartolet.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Chi, and you are listening to Inside the Industry with James Bartolet.
You like your cartoons, comics, animated porn, and games that are hot, raw, and uncensored? Check out Dukes.com. That's Dukes with a Z. They have the sexiest erotic stories featuring curvy MILFs, busty teens, and well-hung studs ready to give them every thick inch. There's superhero porn, horror and suspense porn, monster porn, and horny housewives. With hundreds of videos and thousands of comics, you'll be guaranteed to have a good time. And coming this summer, Dukes.com will be adding some hardcore VR animated porn onto the site as well. So, check out Dukes.com. You won't be disappointed.
New to Duke's Dolls, the Abstract series. Nice, thick, and textured for her pleasure. They glow under the fluorescent lights as they light up your... They also come in 2 sizes. Normal for the good girls. And large for you, secret size queen. For more info, go to dukesdolls.com. That's dolls with a Z. You won't be disappointed.
This is Inside the Industry. My birthday tonight, and my very dear friends are here. Chrsity and Jeff and Loni and our new friend Ruby. Oh, Will. God.
Jeff had to leave for a little while.
Cruz is parking her car right now, and she's running up here. Cruz.
Oh,
and she's here at the front door.
All right.
Yes.
Because we all love our James.
And I love you guys
so much.
Too. And it is time now for Porn Star Game Night. Now, you know, every week on the show we do that weird sex facts. This is something a little different than we're going to do because we've got a nice little party here. So we're going to play Porn Star Game Night. So this is a very fun game. So we have 2 bowls here that will be filled with marshmallows. And they will come, thank you, Alexa, and then they will suck up the marshmallow in the straw, and then they will bring it over to the other side of the stage. Cody and Annie are here. Come on, camera. Hey. What's going on, my camera here? Come on over here. Darling. Oh, darling, thank you. Oh, I love you.
Will, it's me. Good to see you.
Cody, how are you, brother? Good to see you. Thank you. Okay, you're just in time. We're going to do Porn Star Game Night, and we're going to play Suck and Blow.
Suck and Blow?
Yes. You come right in, and we're sucking and blowing.
2 months. Oh my God.
Are we on the air right now?
Yes.
I love your voice.
Yeah.
It's adorable.
All right. So let's go into teams. So we have.
Come here.
No, everybody's going to stand because we got to play the game.
What do we do? We weren't paying attention, teacher.
You stand?
Why me? Why me all the time? All right. Once again, we have the marshmallows.
We have marshmallows.
They will be in the bowl.
Okay, bowl.
All right.
Marshmallows.
There will be 2 contestants on this end. They will come across the stage, and then the other person is holding a cup that they will take the straw, and they will put the straw with the marshmallow on the tip inside the cup.
Just the tip?
Run. Just the tip. And then the person who wins is the one that fills up the cup with the most marshmallows. Isn't that a fun, easy game?
Yes, it is.
I proposed this to Dick Clark Production many years ago, but they just said it just didn't work.
I heard that's what killed him.
This should be on Big Brother.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Now, what is with these marshmallows? They are all...
How are you, Annie? I'm good. How are you?
Gordon, grab me another bag of marshmallows. Somehow these are all melted together.
Oh, no. This is Ruby Lynn.
Hi.
Annie
Nice
Cruz.
to meet you.
She was
Let's try these.
Kelly walked in. I about
Let's try these. Okay, these are better.
For every
For
time.
some reason or other, those marshmallows go together.
I was like, come on.
So, Annie, we were talking before you got here about being recognized in public.
Yeah.
Tell us the story about you being recognized in public while I'm setting up the game.
Oh my God, there's so many fun ones actually. There was one time I was at Disney World, and I was about to get on Space Mountain, and I'm literally on the ride, and I hear someone go, "Hey, Cruz, you rock!" And I was like, "Who said that?" And I look,
Mickey.
and it's some dude in line, and he's all waving, and I was like, and then we're taking off, so I was like, "Okay, bye." So he's like a couple people behind me. I get off the ride, and we're exiting, and this fool comes running through the exit, and he's like, "Miss Cruz, I just wanted to tell you I'm such a huge fan." I was like, "Thanks, man. You're the one that yelled at me, huh?" He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Who are you here with?" This my family, but they're back there.
Oh my God.
Disney World.
Oh my God.
But then I think my favorite was because I love when women recognize me. I used to work at, so when I quit the business like 8 years ago, I started working at a nightclub, and I was a cocktail waitress. And I was working an event, and this woman, this cute, petite little Asian thing comes up to me. Don't tell me why I thought maybe like she was like a friend of the family or something, because she was Asian. But she comes up to me, she goes, "Are you Annie?" And I'm like, "Do I know you? do you know someone in my family or something?" I don't know why my mind went there, even though she said Annie. And I was like, "Do I know you?" She's like, "No, you're Annie Cruz, right?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I see her boyfriend kind of standing off to the side, like with his hands right there like this. And I was like, "Oh yeah, I am Annie." She goes, "Oh, I'm such a huge fan. I've learned so much from your movies." And I was like, and I looked at her boyfriend. He's like, "That's all her." And I was like, "Oh my God!" I was like, "Oh." So I took a picture with her, and then she tweeted it, and it was the cutest thing. And I was like, "So sweet, adorable little petite little Asian thing." It was so funny though. I was like,
"Oh,
that is so funny."
Oh, we're not. Okay.
Now, when people recognize you at the bar that you worked at,
yeah,
did that ever upset the owners? Was that ever an issue?
So everybody at my job knew. So, and they were very cool with it, the owner especially. But the security, they knew because people would show up to the front door. "Is Annie Cruz working today?" And they would call me on the radio, like, hey, Frank, by my real name. And they'd be like, just a warning, someone at the door was asking for you, whatever. And I only had like a couple of instances where it was like people would get drunk. Like I had one guy that got really wasted and like said some things to me, and I just kind of was like, "Okay, I'm leaving now," and I left. And then eventually, because I worked at a nightclub for a few years, eventually I started working in the office, and I actually enjoyed working in the office because then I was kind of away from people bothering me, because it kind of got to a point where I was like kind of tired of dealing with drunk idiots.
Yeah.
So it was just kind of like nicer to just be like, "Okay, I'm hiding in the back now." And people would be like, "Don't you feel a little, did you have like FOMO?" And I'm like, no, I'm cool working in the office, dude. So like, I was like, this is good for me. So, but yeah, that was the only downside. But I enjoyed it though, regardless.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, why I'm sitting here like Charlie Sheen's houseboy holding 2 straws. Yes, Mr. Sheen.
My God.
Okay. Let's have 2 contestants over here,
Annie
2 contestants
Ruby.
over here. Come on down, it's Porn Star Game Night.
Annie Cruz, Ruby Lynn.
Okay. So, and then another one.
Go ahead, Lonnie. Lonnie's turn.
You didn't want me to do the second part?
And now who's going to have the straw?
What? I don't know what I do.
You're gonna suck up in the marshmallow with the straw, and then go across the floor and put the marshmallow in the cup.
I wasn't paying attention.
So you get on this side.
Whoever has the most marshmallows wins?
Yeah.
Okay. So is Ruby against me?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Now
we can't touch.
Here's no.
So we suck, hold our breath, and walk. Okay.
Okay. So you got to suck up the straw. You got to suck up the marshmallow in the straw, and then you come. If it falls. Let's play an entire song. Okay. So how long a song goes. Okay. All right. Now, here's the thing. Listen to me carefully.
Yes, sir.
You cannot touch the marshmallow. You've got to keep the marshmallow held up with the straw, and then you bring it over here. But let's put a little pizzazz on it. As you're going across, I want to see jazz hands. Jazz hands.
Wait, well,
Okay.
Don't you have to hold it? James, aren't we supposed to hold the straw? So you're just
Well, you can.
Okay.
How do you do jazz hands?
With one hand.
You can hold the straw like this. Yeah.
What are you, Bob Fosse Jr.? Okay, ready? All right. And let's start.
Wait. Let me clap.
You need a clapper.
And
action.
Okay, go.
Jazz hands. Don't forget the jazz hand. Look at it. It looks like she's waving off a fan.
Oh my God!
I was ready for you.
You cheater!
Suction skills make a suction skill.
Oh, it's because they melted. They're totally melted.
Right, they're stuck together. Don't
Okay, how much time have we got left?
Oh!
What? 30 seconds.
We lost.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
All right.
It's done.
15 seconds. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, that's it. All right. Okay, I think the winner is Chrsity Canyon. Chrsity Canyon is the winner.
Not that many.
All right, now
Movies hold more air.
let's switch it around. So Annie and Loni,
switch it out.
no, we're gonna switch out the cups.
Okay.
Yeah.
Straws out.
Gordon, give me
So
2 more
these
cups.
are done. Can we
Or
refill
Edric,
the bags?
somebody.
Because I was
There's
hitting
fresh
bottom.
straws over there, cleaned and
Clear
sanitized.
the way, because nobody
2 cups, please, Edric. All right, thank you. 1 and 2.
How lightheaded are you?
Okay.
Not too much.
Not too bad.
Ruby.
You feel it just slow, but you know what? We have that extra air.
We got them already. Where have you been?
you tell me to go.
Okay.
All right, step back, girls. Take 1 step back.
Annie, you
Okay.
guys have to talk because you have to do her podcast.
Okay, now,
We
all right,
love
now remember,
Ruby.
you're gonna, with your free hand, I'm gonna see jazz hand. Jazz hand. Okay. All right, ready?
Yep.
And.
Get those jazz hands going, girls.
Jazz hands. Good jazz hands there, Annie Cruz. Good jazz breasts there, Loni Legend.
Don't bother. Don't worry. Oh no. Got it. Yeah, sometimes you get multiple, sometimes you don't. You can grab what you can get.
You drop it, you gotta go back to the beginning again.
No.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, that's it. All right, what do we say?
They won second round, so it's a tie.
All
We're all
right.
winners.
Annie, all right. Are you out of breath, boo-boo?
Yeah,
Are you?
Are you
suck on it really hard.
They're very disappointed.
All right. Congratulations. Isn't that fun?
And I love it that we all won.
Yes. Everybody's a winner here tonight. But Gordon, cake. You might want to light them too. What? Okay. Cody's got one.
Okay. This was the perfect amount of people for your birthday party here.
You know, yeah, we had a lot of stars that unfortunately weren't able to make it. They've been texting me. They've been on the set. So they're still filming. No, it's okay. Come on, sit down, relax. You need to get your breath there. My God, that really takes your breath away.
It does.
But isn't that...
Your chest hurt.
But isn't that fun, though? I mean, that's fun. The jazz hands, yeah. We love the jazz hands. Okay, once again, don't forget, we got the contest there, so you can win a ticket to go to the Heaven and Hell Halloween party on October 27th in the heart of Friday.
It's going to be at Station 1640. No, it's not Hollywood Boulevard. It's on Cahuenga.
It's right off.
In the heart of Hollywood.
1640 Cahuenga.
1640 Cahuenga.
9 until 3.
Ooh.
So, two of you fans out there can go. Yeah.
The next day.
Like she was supposed to be here at 6.
And we only say that, Ruby, because she's just notorious for being late.
Yeah.
She used to come on the radio show. It was from, let's say, 4 to 5, to 6. She'd be there for the next girl's show. And the next girl would be like, thank you, Christy, for booking her, knowing that I'd get her. So the trick...
I did a scene with her, and she called me a week later, and I was in Temple, and I put it on the thing, and she goes, oh, I'm coming. A week later, she had the... Wait a minute, what is this?
Happy birthday to you.
Well, bring it over here.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear James. Happy birthday to you. We love you, James Bartley.
Well, make a wish and blow your COVID all over the place.
Oh my God. Good one.
Old man still got it. All right. Oh, the delicious lemon cake you guys
Happy birthday. We love you.
All right. Thank you. All right. Contest. Write in insidecontest@gmail.com. You could win a free ticket to go to the Heaven and Hell party. Also, we're giving away 5 free tickets to go to the Exotica Expo in just 3 weeks from now. That's in New Jersey. Again, insidecontest@gmail.com. Next week, we start the big AVN contest. We're giving away 2 4-day passes. Wow. This is a value of over $500.
Yeah, those are crazy.
A 4-day pass.
Are you going to be there, Ruby?
Yeah. So you make sure you come to the Inside the Industry Legends booth, and you'll see Annie Cruz, and you'll see Christy Canyon, James Bartolet, you'll see Loni Legend, you'll see Will Ryder, you'll see Ginger Lynn, you'll see Seika.
I know, that's
And if you get there a week later, you'll see Misty Stone. So...
We love you, Misty. And the great thing is, Misty would say, yeah, if not 2 weeks later. Like, she knows it.
You just gotta give her a 3 hour.
Yeah.
When you tell everybody 7, you tell her 4.
Well, I'm telling her AVN is on New Year's Day, so she'll be there on the 24th.
When is the AVN?
Well, it's going to be 72 hours after the XBiz award show.
Is that
Literally.
X3?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you
In Los
there?
Angeles. Wow. Right? Remember we were talking about that? It's crazy. So that's around the 24th. And then here's the kicker. Then 2 weeks after AVN in Vegas, it's Super Bowl.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
January's going to be gone.
Yeah.
It's already February.
It's almost 2024.
I know.
Yeah. The year's gonna go. It's gonna go so fast. We might as well just die now.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, don't
way.
say stuff like that. Oh my God. Oh my God, this is lemon cake.
Your favorite.
All right, everybody go. Once again, let's get your plug in there.
Yeah.
Your
Lemon
new
Tree by
book.
Trini Lopez.
My new book, you can go to rubylynnlinks.com, find the link to all things Ruby.
And the book out now, it's Granny Panties, How I Made a Fortune Selling My Worn Undies. And you have your podcast show.
Yep.
And it's
Granny
every
Panties
other
podcast.
Wednesday.
Every other Tuesday.
Tuesdays.
On YouTube, Spotify, anywhere you listen to podcasts.
And she's going to start a new game show thing there where you snort up the panties and you bring it across the stage. And
Panty sniffing contest.
Yes.
Okay.
Put it in a kangaroo pot.
Let's do it.
Yeah. All right, Loni Legend.
Loni Legend, having some issues with social media at the moment.
That's the name of your site? That's awfully long time.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
You can find me on my OnlyFans. You can find me on my Clips for Sale site that has hundreds of clips.
Clip for sale. Okay. Because I need you to pronunciate, because it sounded like you said clits for
If
sale.
I could have that website URL, I'd already be like a millionaire on the beach.
Yeah. Clips for sale.
For now, find me on my FetLife as Little Loni Legend, working out a new name.
What is FetLife for people that don't know?
Sorry. FetLife is what Facebook wishes it could be.
Yes.
It's
And
the
MySpace.
Social media.
Yeah.
Well, MySpace kind of was, you know. FetLife is a social media website for all sorts of non-industry fetish people as well as industry. You have a profile. You can interact with other profiles. You can post all sorts of fucking things. Let me fucking warn you right
I'm
there.
on there too, so I know.
Same.
Okay,
wow.
Let's all get
Yeah.
together then.
Guess we got Tourette.
So, I do take bookings on there as well. But yeah, just Google me, bitch.
What's your favorite fetish?
You know?
No.
I don't know. I don't personally think I have one. I'm kind of basic.
Second of
when it
Afghanis
comes-
with pizza
I love
slices.
sucking dick. No, that's a waste of pizza. I keep telling you, James. You can't waste pizza. I love blowjobs. I love taking it doggy style. I love gangbangs. But other than that, I'm pretty basic
Other than
when
that,
it comes
she's
to
like
fetish.
a little Catholic girl.
Other than dressing, like I love dressing up and stuff, and like, I guess I'm pretty basic. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I love. I will try almost anything.
Right.
Once.
I hear you.
Within,
I do.
reason. No gross stuff.
Will Ryder.
Well, I don't really want anybody to find me, so I don't say anything. But I'm also selling my Hanes tighty whities.
He was just waiting for that
$100
line.
a pair. If they're worn, they are $200 a pair, and I send you some Clorox with them.
Oh my God. You are so bad. I am Twitter, Christy Canyon 11, Instagram, The Real Christy Canyon 11, and OnlyFans.com/Christy Canyon 11. And I'm taking Ruby Lynn home tonight.
Ooh, yeah.
James, it's your birthday, but I'm stealing it. I'll bring
No,
it back
please.
to you
Yeah.
next month in New
Okay.
Jersey.
All right. All
I'm
right.
bringing her book home.
Oh,
Annie.
The Granny Panties, How I Made a Fortune. So if you get yours right now and crawl into bed with it, we'll be reading together.
Woo!
I'm excited.
I have way too many links, so just go to anniecruz.com/links. You'll find everything on there. I also stream on Twitch and Kick. I play video games, and you may or may not find me on other parts of the web that you haven't seen in over 8 years. I'm going to keep my mouth shut till it actually happens. So there's that.
Oh, you're not ready to say it yet.
I'm not ready to say it out loud.
Because
yet.
we were talking on the strike line, on the picket line,
Yeah,
and you said you wanted it, but you're not ready yet to say
I'm not ready
anything.
to just to you know,
But it's big news, so.
It's big news, yeah.
Yeah.
That just means you'll have to come back on Inside the Industry.
Yeah. Very, very cool. Now, Chrissy, on one more sad note, there's somebody else we just lost in the industry.
Who was it? I did not know.
Avery.
Richard Avery? A photographer.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Oh my God.
You know who texted me during the show?
Who?
Farrell, our boss.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I know him.
He was just 53 years old.
He was not that old,
yeah. Yeah, he was a photographer.
I'll
yeah.
read it. You can
oh my
look
God.
at it later.
Okay, we'll
what?
talk about it later.
Say a song.
And yes, and we also lost Simon's song. Yeah, that was several weeks ago.
Oh, yes. Well, that's why we all have to be so glad that we have each other and that we're here and that we're celebrating your birthday, James Bartolet.
I mean, this is like, this is a birthday, and I think we need to cherish every year when we celebrate.
I did kill him off though in my last movie.
You came back.
Fantastic.
I killed him off in the first act, the first few pages.
But we love you, James. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, James.
Thank you. All right, follow me at James Bartolet, at James Bartolet9, Instagram, OnlyFans, and Loyal Fans, James Bartolet. Inside the Industry website, don't forget to check out the Roku TV channel. It's updated every week, right, Edric? That's all you're going to say is mm-hmm? Yes. It's updated every week, baby. All right.
Right?
Yeah.
I went to the sperm bank the other day to make a deposit because I needed some extra cash.
Yeah.
And it was on my lunch hour, and I went up to it was a huge line, and I look in the front of the line, there's 6 girls in front of the line. And I ran up to the girls, I said, ladies, what are you doing in this line? Don't you know what this line is? And they go, mm-hmm.
Oh.
That's a good one.
Leave it to the goyim to come up with the funniest joke all night. All right, till next time, I'm James Bartolet.
I'm Loni Legend.
I'm selling my panties.
Oi.
Christy Canyon, I'm going to be buying them.
Annie fucking Cruz.
Good night and good sex. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.